Okay. I'm gonna change this to hold on. Hold on one sec. Let me change the title of this real quick. So I actually have a different thing for this. Okay. All right. And then let's go to Twitch and change the name on Twitch. And then we will go to the Discord and notify everybody on the Discord. Everybody that's on Twitch, just give me a sec. Please don't leave, because I know you guys like to immediately leave, even though I barely just started. So just give me a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just give me some time. Give me Leon. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Zelo? How you doing? How was work? How was errands? How's your day in general? Hope it did well for you. All right. Um. All right. Let me What are you angry about? Hi. Give me a moment. I'll put on text-to-speech in just a moment. Give me some time. I need to change around the title of everything real quick. Jump? What? What? By the way, it's me, Sereth slash Green on my YouTube channel. I gotcha. Gotcha. How you doing, Sereth? I'll probably forget, but you know, I'll do my best to remember. I know there's people on Twitch as well. Give me just a moment. I can't see either chat right now. I can see one chat, but that's only because I just started the YouTube one, so. Okay. I don't know if Jade is gonna be here or not, but or Jade's father, so or Dan, so we'll see if they're gonna be here at all. Okay. But for now, till then, I'm going to turn on text-to-speech. Uh, yeah. Gonna try to get this project at least, like, started, because I haven't even really necessarily started it all the way, so, you know. Um, sec. Hold on one sec. One moment. Sorry, I'm getting messaged by a bunch of my friends. One moment, hold on. How to get away with what? Why are you saying how to get away with murder? Alrighty. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now the text-to-speech should be working. Sec.
Yippee. They're streaming earlier than I expected.
Well, yeah, I got sent home early today from work because I guess it just wasn't that busy. So I ended up getting home earlier as well. So I ended up eating earlier, and then I ended up streaming earlier. I was gonna try to stream an hour earlier, but
Oh,
I ended up accidentally streaming at 10:30, I recognize, instead of 9:30. So yeah. I was supposed to be streaming a lot. I wanted to stream a lot earlier, but then I just didn't because I'm an idiot. So, you know,
I wasn't in the streams because I was crying myself to sleep because Alexia died and I hurt my friend's feelings because she was being annoying.
I hurt my friend's feelings because she was being annoying. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, I get it, man. Shoot. I get it. I literally cried on stream a couple of days ago. Believe me, I know. I'm aware. I have so with this
Yep.
image, I have like a video that I have like a little moment that happened before all that. Um as at least like a final hurrah. Um and I'm going to at least have this like at the end of that video at least, you know. Um I'm going to I'm gonna draw like Alexia in the tattoo shop giving one of y'all a tattoo. I know that it's not necessarily like I know that I didn't really make anything like I'm not making anything like super goofy like I usually do, but I thought at least
Oh,
like I at least thought this time I would at least make like I thought at least like, you know, it may I don't know. I don't really know if I have anything really funny that I can do, so I'm just gonna do this for now. But in the future, you know,
bruh.
but in the future we'll
BTW, when did you get the news when Alexia died? Sad face.
the day of. The day
Where did
of.
my comment go?
What do you mean, where'd your comment go?
Hello, fellas.
Yeah. I got it the day she passed. I found out on stream. Her husband told me. It was crazy, you know. I mean, her daughter and her husband show up on stream sometimes, so and I thought at least on Saturday maybe they would be here. I don't know. Maybe. I have no idea, but I don't know.
BRB.
We'll see. We'll see. At least maybe on like a Monday or Tuesday, I'll at least try to stream earlier, you know? Because I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I want to at least, I want to at least give her the proper send off, even with her not here anymore. But, you know, I really do, because honestly, it really, I know that I don't know any of y'all in reality, and I know that, like, you know, I'm not the person that, like, I'm not the husband, I'm not the, how you say, I'm not the husband, I'm not the daughter, so I know that it does not hit me as hard. Um, and that's just, you know, that should be the end of that statement. Like, I really do care about y'all, like, in that kind of way, right? You know, it really kind of felt like I don't know. I don't
I
know,
don't
like,
deserve friends.
why.
I'm a terrible friend because she was being annoying and she wouldn't talk even though she was happy and her other friend. We have a 3-person group chat plus one is me.
Wait, what? Hold on. I
Welp,
don't.
I just heard a gunshot which is fun.
Oh,
Going on my Twitch.
great. Hold on, let me see. I don't deserve friends. That's just false immediately. You do deserve friends. I'm a terrible friend. That's also false because you wouldn't have friends if you had friends. If you already have friends. Everyone deserves friends because she was being I'm a terrible friend because she was being annoying and she wouldn't talk even though she was happy and her other friend, a group chat of three. Okay, I'm not sure what you were trying to say on that last sentence, but you deserve friends. You know that. So, yeah. Anyway, welcome back, Seraph. Anyway, I heard the news. That was news. Yeah. 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 Dude, if God, it's rough. But like I said, like I don't know. From I looked at the last message.
Hold up, I'm gonna check the new RQ.
I looked at the last thing I said to her, and it seemed like it was a proper, like, it seemed like it at least was like
Bruno,
a.
why do I have ads? Shh.
What do you mean, yeah? Why do you have ads? And shh. Because ads. That's why. To be honest, I don't know why it's happening so frequently, though. Some people have said it's happened more often, which it shouldn't be, but I don't know. I put like a really long delay on the ads themselves too, so we'll have that for a bit. I might go to just chatting though. I don't know, honestly. Maybe I will. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do that.
And said, go be alone, and she said, is rather be alone, and she was playing an obit to play when you are said, and I said in chat, I hate myself, and I do after I told her to stop. They gone now.
And said, go be alone.
Any case.
And hold on, wait, what? Hold on. And said, go be alone. And she said, is rather be alone. And I'm so confused, huh? And she was playing an Obi to play when you are said, and I said in chat, I hate myself, and okay, I'm not sure what you're on about, Luna. I'm sorry. I'm not sure, like, what exactly, I'm not getting it. I'm sorry. Like, I'm reading it, but I'm not understanding what you're saying here. I'm sorry. It just seems like something that's happening. I'm not getting. I apologize. So my mom saw me play Outlast Whistleblower yesterday and said it's bad. Like, that doesn't scare me. Doesn't scare you. Okay. Cool. Okay, why are you giving instructions on that? Alright. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I don't see anything yet about the gunshot on the news. Well, it just happened. It's gonna take a bit. Like, everybody still has to call, like, 911 and shit, so, you know. And the cops have to get there and shit, so, you know. Why do I have a dude on my...
True.
Why do I have a dude on my list of watches that is called Daddy Angel? What? Okay. I guess this was a dude that I rated at one point, but this guy has quite a bit of following, so I'm gonna actually unfollow them just because.
Long story short, my friend was being annoying. I hurt her feelings. Then she went on Roblox and played an obit when you were sad, and I hate myself now. You don't want to know how I know this.
Let's see. Long story short, my friend was being annoying. I hurt her feelings, then she went on Roblox and played an obby when you're sad. Okay. I hate myself now. I mean, you can still apologize to them. It happens. Shit happens. I want to know how I know this. I mean, it's pretty easy to look up, but yeah. Alright. Anyway. Alright. Hey, y'all still didn't submit any new videos and submit videos to watch, so I'll just continue the playlist. Like, I just have to make sure that I add stuff after the fact, because I'm like...
And I apologized to her, but she was ignoring me.
Apologized to her, but she was ignoring me? Well, it's gonna take a while for her to... It's gonna take a while.
Anyway, after my cousin his plate changed, I found out that he'd also buy Ultra Kill if he had PLN on Steam. So I guess that's some gaming. BIRB missed you.
Hi, Omsk, how are you doing?
Hi.
How have you been? It's been a while. Anyway, after my cousin has play changed, I found out that
Omsk became my favorite BIRB.
He'd also buy Ultra Kill if he had PLM on
My kidney a couple
stream.
days ago.
So I guess that's some gaming. What? Okay, hold on. I'm getting like lost on my kidney a couple of days ago. Wait, what happened? Oh god. No, please don't. Please don't, man. We've already
My
had...
dad got a kidney.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good news.
It's me green, but I'm now Sir/Zelo now.
That's good news.
And I was in call with her and she heard me having a mental breakdown. She told me to calm down, but I didn't.
I was in call with her and she heard me having a mental breakdown. She told me to calm down, but I didn't. I mean, I really don't know, Luna. I wish I could help you,
miss me?
but that's like a friend. That's like that's between you and your friend.
SI.
3 months
Like I
ago,
said,
a study
I
was
don't-
published
No,
unpacking.
no. Sorry. There was like I said, I mean, I don't know anything about your friend. I can't say anything about your friend. I mean, it sounds
Well, don't
like...
say that you hate yourself when you be mean in the slightest way. Just know people care about you and you totally deserve friends.
Yeah.
Sometimes people get into fights and that's normal.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that, took the words out of my mouth, It's like I said, I mean, you had a fight, friends fight, it happens, and, you continue on. Continue back with what you were doing. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't laughing at you, I was laughing at the freaking little sticker. I forgot about the little freaking petting sticker thing. Cool, now I have 2 goobers. Alrighty. Alright. Ugh.
What'd I miss?
Well, a lot, but it's okay. Yeah, a lot. I mean, a lot, but...
Tell Elise.
Tell Louise.
Please.
Tell please. I mean, it's just, yeah. We had a chat member in chat, like, or we had, someone in chat, one of our viewers pass here. One of the members of our community pass here. So, I'm making a bit of I'm making a drawing off of a lot of things they kind of told me about themselves before they passed. Their husband and their daughter still show up on stream on occasion, but I just wanted to make this as like a final send off. So okay, why did you send a link in chat? Hold on. One sec. Okay, hold on.
You were good son, real good. Maybe even the best. Rick May, 1940 to 2020.
Oh god! Jesus Christ. Okay, that... Alright. God damn. Freaking K-pop jump scare. Good lord.
What did she pass from?
From a stomach virus. Stomach cancer.
Just watch the whole thing.
Watch the whole
Stomach
thing?
cancer.
Yeah. I'll put it in the playlist.
Soda pop.
Yeah. I'll put it in the playlist, because, I just recognized I just got rickrolled, though.
My little soda pop.
I got rickrolled. God damn it.
My miniature carbonated beverage.
Anyway. Miniature carbonated beverage. Delicious.
Anyways, back to something less depressing. Is you doing fine?
Yeah, I'm doing alright, honestly. I'm doing okay.
This whole dance is rude. OMG, I fucking hate K-pop. No offense to PPL who like K-pop though.
I mean, yeah, It's
I'm sorry I couldn't.
the same. Sorry, you couldn't what? Couldn't what? What happened? Okay. Anyway. Alright, let's start.
The details of how we were all dying. The researchers collected.
Wait, what? Hold on. What did I... Hold on, wait. I didn't catch that. Hold on. What?
3 months ago, a study was published unpacking the details of how we were all dying.
Bye. Take care, fellas.
Okay, no, that's actually just... Okay, no, that's just actually how the video... Okay, that's just how the video starts. Okay, cool. A study showing in the past 3 months how we're all dying. Cool. Alright.
The researchers collected data over 4 decades from 22 countries to build one of the most comprehensive databases of death ever assembled. And what they found was genuinely shocking.
Herb has the highest chance of living past everybody here.
Herb has the highest chance of living past everybody here? Well, we're about to find out, I guess.
Shocking. Young Americans, and in particular young millennials, were facing something of a mass extinction event, which sounds like hyperbole.
I'm the youngest.
Oh god. Oh cool. Great. Well, I guess I'm not the only one. Having my life end early. Apparently other millennials as well. Great.
Compared to the other high-income countries included in the study, an American between the ages of 25 and 44 was more than 2.5 times as likely to die in a given year. So the obvious question...
Wow. Okay. That's interesting.
Why? Well, the bad news is that there was no single identifiable cause. And the other bad news is that the array of issues they did find were a pretty comprehensive list
6-7 my class after they learned Leonardo da Vinci died at 67 years old.
6-7 my class after they learned oh my god. Alright.
An economy. But if this is sounding a bit depressing, don't worry. The bad news is that according to the researchers, a host of recent changes is probably only going to make this worse.
Here's a question for you as you get ready to...
Yeah, don't worry about the bad news. Here's actually, it's actually much worse than the bad news. Cool, thanks. Thanks for making us feel more comfortable about, like, the world. Thanks, guy. Thanks, dude.
Head out the door potentially. How much sleep did you get last night?
Because of course our healthcare is still in many ways tied to
Oh no, it's gonna be based off of our sleep, isn't it? Yeah, great. That does actually make sense. The less you sleep, the probably less you last, because you're, you know, the more active and awake you are in most places, the more...
I heard a gunshot.
The more, crazy... I heard a gunshot? Well...
Yep. Our sleep will be that.
Yeah, I mean, there's the answer. It's just like, what will kill us? The stress. Like, I mean... stress from work and lack of sleep. Like, yeah, no doubt. That makes complete sense. It's like we work all the time. No shit. Okay, so what's the rest of this video then?
Or it's tied to a marketplace.
It's probably the hardest thing I do all day, so I usually only go up once.
Oh, yeah. Also the shitty food as well. That also probably is another one.
I can't work a 9-to-5 job. Anytime I've ever tried, I started to legitimately lose my mind.
Summit County in Colorado is an affluent town with America's highest life expectancy. Last time reliable data was collected, they had a life expectancy at birth of almost 87 years.
Chaos theory is the study of complex systems that are highly sensitive to their initial conditions, meaning a small change at the beginning can lead to vastly different and unpredictable outcomes over time.
Chaos theory is and complex systems that are highly sensitive to their initial conditions. Meaning a small change at the beginning can lead to vastly different unpredictable outcomes over time. Okay. Yeah, I mean...
South Dakota had a life expectancy at birth of less than 67 years. That is a gap of almost
I just got news ABT the gunshot.
I mean, 67 years ain't too, like, little of life, but considering the fact that...
6-7.
Considering 67 years... I know people keep saying 6'7", like it's a meme.
OMG.
I have no idea who that guy is, but it just reminds me of 6'9". The oh god, yeah, oh, Gucci Mane, Gucci Mane,
Holy shit, 3
Gucci
and a
Mane.
scream with it.
Holy shit, 3 and a scream with it? Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, are they close to you? Lock your fucking doors. Lock your doors, lock your windows, get your piece out. Because that's wild. get your piece out, lock your doors, lock your windows, because that's severe. That's actually a really bad scenario, because that means the dude's nearby you. You know, that means that person is very close to you. You want to be really careful. Anyway, life expectancy.
Basically 20 years depending on where you were born in the country. To put that into perspective, that is a bigger
get an
gap
Amber
in
Alert
life
any moment.
expectancy than the USA collectively and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, literally one of the most impoverished
Wild.
countries on
You am.
Earth, where
Luna, that's a
healthcare is so
coincidence that I
lacking
also heard a
that
gunshot
people-
tonight. Help.
That's a coincidence
Yo.
that I also heard the same gunshot tonight. Well, you guys may be around the same region. Luna, it's a gunshot. Second off,
How?
like I said, get your piece. You know, like here's the best thing. So just to make sure, so stay away
Also,
from
we have
the
a military
windows.
base near us too.
Stay away from the windows. What do you call it? Stay away from the windows. And then what do you call it? Stay away from the windows and like duck under something. You know, duck under something. Maybe go in a closet for a bit. You know, if you have to. You know, bring a pillow in there. I mean, that should be able to stop some of the gunshots. I mean, I have a literal brick house, so I mean, you know, probably help.
Easy.
I can easily keep myself out of the view. But like I said, just stay away from the windows for a bit. You know, what do I call it? Like go into a closet or something if you feel like it's gonna be kind of close, or they could end up like
I'm on
having
police
strays
sirens.
come towards you. You know, why the water balloon? I'm wet now. You heard police sirens? Well, that's just a sign that it's a, what do I call it? I mean, I guess that's a normal sign then. Probably the police are like, finally, some action! No, I'm kidding. Ow.
Sorry guys, this is all my doing. Fuck, oh yes, daddy, come yeah, semen all over my body.
Horny daddy. Horny daddy. Yeah. Horny daddy. Horny daddy. Yeah. Ouch.
People are still dying of the Black Plague. The common assumption is that the wealthier a group is, the higher their life expectancy will be. But recent generational analysis is now showing that there is another economic
Oh, 5
factor
gunshots.
that might
Sad
be
face.
more important than that. The USA is really rich, and yet our
Image of your
life
clothes.
expectancy is well below other countries with less than half as much income, on paper at
Yeah, I mean, it's also the fact that, again, it's just greed. We're rich because the billionaires hoard all the money, but but again, most people can't survive here. At least a good solid 62%.
least. Now, I know what you are probably thinking. It's clearly because we don't have universal healthcare when all of these other countries do, right?
That is also
Well,
a
it
problem,
certainly
yes.
doesn't help. But most millennials dying in hospitals are doing so in emergency departments, which are required by law to provide stabilizing treatment to anybody regardless of their insurance status or their ability to pay. Sure, you might
Yeah, I'll put you in huge debt, but yeah, that's true. So the emergency room is where the deaths are mostly occurring, which is not common. Why do you keep throwing shurikens? Good God, stop! Oh my God, chill.
have crippling debt after you leave, but they will look after anybody. The real problem is that more young
The Black
people
Plague still
are
exists.
ending up there in
I am
the
getting my
first place.
SCP-049
The good
mask
news
ready.
is that we are not totally alone. We are just
No. The Black Plague is in the Dominican Republic, which is the poorest, most impoverished country to exist right now. It is the most impoverished country, so it's so bad that the Black Plague still exists there. That's why they don't have modern medicine or anything like that. So that's the reason, you know. Yeah, that's the main reason. So it's not here. Even though like negligence could end up getting it here. But yes, I mean, you know, it ain't like that right now. But there are many other things that could kill us, but you know.
I'm still getting my mask ready.
I mean, for other things, probably.
at the front of the new trend that is emerging. A different study published by the International Journal of Epidemiology found that people born in English-speaking
Y'all stop
countries
trying to
after
murder
the
color.
1970s were now at a survival disadvantage. So, if you are less than 45 and speak English, I am sorry to be the one to break this to you. But here are 3 statistical reasons why you probably aren't going to live as long as your parents. The first reason
Dude, my fucking father may not even live that long anyway. I don't even know if my father is still alive, to be honest. I know my mother is, but my father? I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna even be alive.
How old would he be?
Well, he's in his 60s now. Like, he's 5 years older than my mother. So, let me see if I'm doing this correct, because, hold on, and then she had us at the age, she had, something.
You're 25.
Yes, I am.
Throw back to a timeout. A guy broke into my car and tried to break into the shed in my yard.
What
My
the
great-grandmas are 97 and 96.
great-grandmas are great-grandmas? Wait, what? Hold on.
And they still alive. And 1/4.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is they're alive because they had the best economy. We're not, because, like, here's the thing. They had they had the healthiest food, the best economy, and the best circumstances to survive.
101/4 years old.
We, on the other hand, what do you call it? We, on the other hand, won't live as long because we've been slowly poisoned. We have microplastics, which also is a huge problem. They had asbestos, sure, but again, like, they had everything, like, set in place for them so they could live as long as possible. We did not. We were like, you know, we were like pushed with carbs, sugar, and like just unhealthy foods in general. So it's just like our life expectancy is just already gonna be shorter. You know, at least when I was a kid, you know. With you guys, it might be a little different, but they're still poisoning us, but not as badly. So you guys might, like, Gen Alpha will live longer than Gen Alpha, and Gen Z will live longer, like, the later half of Gen Z might live longer than the upper half of Gen Z and millennials, because we just had companies that took huge advantage, like,
I'm back,
huge
fellas.
advantage of our parents of making people think things are cheap without a cost.
BTW,
Right?
I found a BIMO video and he was taking a bath. The ducks were having a seizure, and he spat out this weird white stuff.
What the fuck? I found a BIMO video? Oh yeah, we looked at that previously. Hold on. Yeah. We looked at those things. And,
Can we see it again?
what, the stupid BIMO stuff? I don't know. Hold on. Let's see.
Yes.
Hold on.
Please.
Doesn't even look like they posted anything. It looks like they just reposted the same videos over and over again. Good God, dude. Oh my God, it looks so bad. Is that a Disney logo? What the fuck? Hold on, what the hell? I don't know what we're doing with this. Which one was it exactly? Oh, cool. They're trying to,
So, how you guys doing? I'm dying now.
oh,
Fuck.
wow.
I was eating spicy chips and I itched my eye. My eye burns.
Ouch. Wow, wow, their views really tanked. Interesting. Thank God, at least. I just wonder. So, this sounds weird, right? But, like, how is this dude making
I don't
any
know he was taking a
profit?
bath.
Do you remember which one it was, though? Exactly. Probably... Here, you know what? I'll,
McKee on a railway, picking up stones. Down came an engine and broke McKee's spine.
I don't want to show that because I'm like, I don't want to get my freaking
Bimo.
videos taken down. hold on. Said he was taking a bath? I don't fucking know, dude. These all look the same.
What ABT Billy?
A magical letter to Earth. God damn, it looks so
Can I have a chip
creepy.
color?
I don't see him taking a bath. He has no arms. But oh my god, dude, this is so creepy. Good lord, dude.
I like Billy.
Yeah, well, yeah, because Billy scared the ever-living fuck out of me. I didn't recognize, like, Billy was an analog horror.
Show it.
Like, I didn't know Billy was an analog horror freaking, analog horror, like, channel. No, shut up. Shut up. Not you. The freaking video. I'm just trying to find the one where you say he takes a bath. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck? What is this? Oh my...
Can we watch it? BIMO rolls, BIMO spins.
I don't want to, because then it gives them watch time.
Billy.
And I don't want to do that. I don't want to watch BIMO, because it's like, it still gives them watch time.
Billy.
If we actually watch it. Yeah, Billy's like scared the shit out of me. You know. Why is McDonald's posting, why is
Listen, how many
McDonald's...
views are there?
Wait, why is McDonald's making a show?
Or Outlast. I like Outlast.
Why?
I like the Saw movies.
Why?
I watched all of the Saw movies on Netflix already.
Why
None
is
of them
there?
scared me.
Why is
Please.
there a McDonald's show? Who the hell made a
W. Billy. He
Wait.
scared the shit out of everyone and told them to stop watching this kind of stuff.
Wait. Hold on. Wait a second. This is
Hi and hi Mossy Worm and I got
Wait,
actions and
wait.
stuff on Minecraft.
McDonald's has
what?
McDonald's has a show. Hold
I
on.
missed it.
Wait. McDonald's has a YouTube series. What the fuck? What? Why? Who in the flying? What? What? Why?
McDonald's has a show?
Yeah, this is a pilot. They made a pilot for a show called McDonaldland. Lost in McDonaldland. What the hell? Why? What? Why?
WTF?
Like, where did this is the same... Oh, this is the animator that made freaking...
WTF?
This is the same animator that made freaking, what do you call it? That made, oh my god, they made that one show, oh my god, god damn it, I'm trying to remember the name of it, the fucking show where it was like the conspiracy theory, like,
So,
thing.
this is some oddball stuff.
Yeah, dude, this is made by the same person that made, god, what's it fucking called? Hold on. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Gravity Falls.
No, not Gravity Falls.
I can see the future and this is gonna be shit.
Hold on.
Gravity Falls.
No, not Gravity Falls. No. The, oh my god. It's the Adult Swim one. Hold on. I remember, like, I know there's a name of it. Hold on. Man, Legends of
Oh, I don't know.
Adventurous is popping off. Hold on one sec. To look for the show, because I'm like...
Gravity Balls.
No, it's not Gravity Falls. Hold on. I know there's like a cover made of
Gravity
it.
Balls. Bluey.
No. Stop guessing. You're not gonna get it. Not Odd Job. Not Amphibia.
LOL Gravity Balls.
Inside Job. Inside Job, yes. This is the same animator that made fucking Inside Job. Dude, like, what the hell? What? Why? Like,
Unironically, me saying Gravity Balls made me laugh kinda.
dude, why? Like, what? Why? Like, I mean, you know, good for the person that made it. Like, good for the animator. Honestly, glad she got paid, or glad her team got paid. But goddamn, it's just absolutely insane that there's just a whole show Like, that's just McDonald's. Like, why? Why did you make a pilot? Why did, like, this is
Inside Gookie?
Hold on, how?
What's Gravity Falls? I'm pretty sure there wasn't a show named that.
Yes, it's Gravity Falls. There was a show named Gravity Falls. Yes, you should watch it if you haven't seen it before. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. We gotta look at this because now I'm actually concerned like what this is. This is just a pilot, so it's not very long
It's
though.
a fire show.
It's only 3 minutes. Hold on. It's only 3 minutes long. Hold on. Let's see. Default rain sound effect. Okay, already starting off weird. What? Okay. This is a trailer, isn't it? It's not even a show. It's not even a show.
Let me see.
Well, we're looking at it right now. Lost in McDonald Land. What?
This is the most random shit McDonald's has made.
Yeah, like, it's such a weird investment because I'm like,
This looks
okay,
AI.
I mean, it's not. It's made by the animator that made Inside Job, so it's not AI. It looks bad, but like AI looks more smeary. Like I don't know. Like
Does anyone play Minecraft? If you do, I'm gonna enslave the copper golem.
I don't know. It's weird as shit.
Where am I?
They probably used AI aspects on something, but I don't know. The characters are consistent, which AI doesn't do very well.
Oh,
Or it doesn't move very well.
Again? Is this Coney Island?
Coney Island? Are they... Did they take a jab at Sonic? Did they just take a jab at, like, at Sonic the restaurant? Okay. Cool.
Whoa, my go-to order. How did they know?
I can't believe anything anymore. This looks AI. Not yours, color you are real.
Yeah, well, I mean, well, no, that's what I'm saying. This is, well, that's the thing is this, I mean, there's an animator credited. It is just the animator of Inside Job, or one of them at least, you know, which is super bizarre. So it's like, I mean, the person got paid, so good for them. The question is why? I mean, the question is
Someone
why.
should make a show about the Binding of Isaac or Ultra Kill. It'd be funny.
There was one off of the Binding of Isaac, I think, already.
Look, but don't taste.
What the?
Yeah, me too.
Hey, I saw you on the train earlier. You're a great snorer.
Oh my gosh, Grimace? Growing up, you were my favorite blob.
Okay, obviously it's like a promotion thing. Awesome. Like what? I'm just so confused. You know, I'm just confused. Hold on. Have they done stuff like this before and I'm just never paid attention? Apparently not. Nope, they've just made original stuff.
Bro, IDE look at a job application for 1000000 years, then walk this.
Yeah. Look at a job application for 1,000 years to watch this. Yeah, I'm just confused. You know, they have
What is a
like
McDonald's show made back I think the 80s and 90s, but that was a while ago.
yeah, well they
If I was
made
in the amazing digital circus, I would think abstracting would feel good. I mean, going insane is part of the show, right?
well, I mean, they made movies before like Mac and Me and have been promotional stuff in a bunch of movies already. Like, so I mean, it's not like
Also, the last message got a red kinda bar on it and it didn't show up. Kinda proves we can't even say stuff no more. Dash.
also the last message got a kind of red bar on it. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on, one sec. Hold on, one sec.
I'd rather just watch normal ads than watch this show SMH.
Yeah, I'm just so confused. Okay, hold on. Does anything actually happen in this? Or is it just them, like, praising McDonald's? Let's see, they're talking. Weird shit
I've got
happens.
Yeah, the
Okay, potato. And then they're just sitting around explaining the world they're in. And just talking. Okay.
Like, on the YT chat. It got moderated, I guess. All because I said L and Mao together. Look, in general,
Really?
I don't know, rather go to the hospital.
I'd rather go to the hospital. Yeah. It's so bizarre. It's just like, what is this? What is this off of?
Oh, well, this.
to take the next train back. Robble, robble.
Okay. I'm so fucking confused. I'm so confused.
Black was the light.
My grammar.
I'm so, okay. Whatever. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, what is this supposed to do? Like, yes.
This is like a dream that makes no sense combined with being high.
Like, are they just trying to be like, man, like, here's the thing
Also,
is...
kinda good that I'm going to the same hospital I was born in on the 29th. At least I'm not going to school on that day.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing is, when you get companies that are this large, though, typically the moves like this are on purpose, where they make something that's, like, so fucking bizarre that it gets people to talk about it, right? And then, like... And then despite all the stupid bullshit that, like, that they do, even if it's bad, it makes people go like, man, I kind of really want McDonald's now. Or it's like, I could really go for McDonald's. Despite the fact that you hate what you just saw, right? You know, it's
Can Vern
just...
have some special lettuce from color?
It's
The
one
thing
of
is his
those
mouth.
things. Thing that... Ow. Ow, I just bit my tongue. Ow. Nah,
Is
this
anyone mixed in this chat?
is my catnip mixed wet. Go to the YouTube comment management page. Uncheck the box. Okay, wait, hold on. Comment management page. Hold on. To minimize censorship in your YouTube live stream chat, you can adjust your comment management settings. Hold on. I gotta uncensor people. Hold
Bro, it's
on.
like I drank the stupid sauce, bro.
Hold on. Okay. Go to settings. That's the comment management settings. Hold on.
Anyway,
Adjust
about
your-
that message of mine that didn't show up. It made my live chat say, error, try again. So it either was a bug or it was moderation. It was most likely moderation though.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the live thing real quick. Just to see, because I'm like, there's a way to apparently fix it. Community moderation?
Look in general please if you can at least.
Well, give me a sec, because I'm like trying to figure out how to let you guys say what you want. Hold on. Minimize automatic censorship in your YouTube live stream chat. You can adjust your...
I'd rather go to the
comment-
amazing digital circus than watch the McDonald's show.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, you can adjust your comment management settings. Oops. Comment management settings? To YouTube comment management page. And uncheck the option. Hold potentially... Okay, hold on. Comment management page. Full comments with hashtags and URLs. Not what I'm looking for. Comment management page. What? Where? What? Missions, defaults, channel, and settings. Don't show potentially inappropriate words. Oh my god. Is the name of your Twitch Color Stormfur? Yes, it's Color Stormfur still. So, it's the same as my YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm like... What? I'm so confused. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Where is the YouTube management page? Colorful, colorful, yeah. Yeah, it's located within the studio. To access it, go to your YouTube studio and select comments. Oh, wait, what? Go to your YouTube studio, okay. So go to your YouTube studio, okay. Then what? Let's see. Access it, go to your YouTube studio, and select comments from the left-hand menu. What? This doesn't help. Bro, how the fuck do I... How do I let people curse? I heard a car crash. Yikes. That sounds bonkers. Just try to stay inside. You know, just be careful. Post on your community. Viewer post. On. Okay, subscribers. Oh. Okay, I'm so confused. I don't understand where... I just don't understand. There's like not a setting that I can do that lets you guys curse. I don't understand. There's like, there should just be something to do it, but there's not. Live reaction, anyone, live chat. There's like nothing here. It just doesn't make any sense. The one that doesn't allow you to see HP. HP? What are you talking about? So I think we can all agree that this is... No, it's... yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I know I'm not doing much, but I'm like I'm trying to find out how to uncensor like everybody, but I have no restrictions anyway. Restrictions none. Anyone can send messages. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, here it is, community settings. Nope. Same thing. I don't get it. Okay, I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't. Like, I'm just so confused. Well, perhaps that's actually moderation, not done from the live chat, but from them. Maybe, that's true. I can curse? Okay, then I don't know then. Yeah, then that's probably on your guys' end then. Oh yeah, you know what? I know what the yeah, if it's on your end, here's what you do. If it's on your end, you go to hold on. Let me make sure that I'm like on the on. Yeah, if you guys can't see cursing and it allows other people to curse, here's what you do. You go to your profile and you go down to restricted mode and you turn it off. Turn off restricted mode and you'll be good. Got a red bar on it and it didn't show up. Kind of proves we can't even say stuff no more. Well, no. So here's the thing is, like, yeah, it might be on your thing. So you go to your profile, you go to restricted mode, and you turn it off. That's why stuff isn't showing up on your profile because of restricted mode. What are we doing? I'm just playing Minecraft. Well, it's because some people like can't see I already have restricted mode off. The fuck? I don't know why it's censoring shit then. I don't know why then. It shouldn't. You might have to look it up then, man, because I don't know. Hold on. Here, let me look up because other people are seeing cursing. So, hold on. Let me check. Hold on. Let's see here. What do you how to see cursing in live streams, YouTube. I can curse. Yeah, I know. People are able to curse, so YouTube policy allows for the use of vulgar language on live streams, but it is subject to specific guidelines and context. The platform generally permits swearing if it is not excessive and is part of a broader context, blah 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 blah. However, the content is primarily focused. Okay, I don't care. Hold on. I just want to see if there's a setting here. YouTube does not have a strict rule against swearing. Okay, yes, but is there a setting or something? Here I'm going to say that one message again. If I were to choose between Outlast IRL and watching that show, I'd rather pick Outlast. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. Show is so weird. Ugh. I don't know. It was freaking 3 minutes. I don't know. Okay. To manage content with cursing, viewers can use restricted mode, which can be enabled by logging. Okay, but okay. Okay, but what about people I don't have restricted mode on? Creators can use profanity in their live streams, but they should be mindful of their audience. Whatever, fuck you. Anyway, Yeah, so whatever. Also, therefore, isn't a setting. Yeah, I mean, restricted mode apparently lets you see cursing. Pretty much. So if you wanna see cursing, it's this. You know. Like, it's just restricted mode. Like, that's it. Are you sure you don't have it on? Because it might be on. People are able to curse in here, I guess. Hi, Jade. How you doing? How's your day been? Hope everything's been going well with you. Sorry, we're trying to figure out, like, because people are apparently, like, someone's not saying cursing, and I'm trying to, like, show them, like, a way to make sure they can actually see that on YouTube. Because, you know, how are you today, Color? I'm good. I'm alright.
Emma, try. Good, it's been good.
Glad to hear it, you know. How's your father doing? Is he doing alright? Hope he is doing alright.
Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer D.U.I. How about you dial go 100 miles an hour? Little do you know I'm filled up on gas.
What is this lore?
I can't say that.
What's this lore that you put in? What's the lore you've been put in, like, in this mossy? Well, I'll say goodbye to the deer, I guess.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
Glad to hear it. Honestly. Tell him I said hi. If he's still awake, I probably doubt it, but if he is, tell him I said hi. I hope that, yeah.
WHYD, you turn TDS off.
Well, it's back on. Alrighty. Anyway. Alright. Alright, let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here.
Yeah, he's asleep, but I'll tell him in the morning, but I scraped my knees bad at the fair.
Ow?
Okay, enough cursing for me because I'm Christian. I've been lowering my swear ever since I've been a Christian.
So what? God lets you curse. Jesus probably cursed all the time. Look, man, I mean, they said the word damn a lot. Believe me. It's like, if they cursed way more than we've probably ever done in our lifetime. It's like, believe me, that's just a thing, you know. It's like, it's one of those things that, like, that they loved doing, and it wasn't that, you know, passe back then, you know. It only was recently a thing because because, like, rich people just want to, like, feel priority. That's it, you know.
So, I can't say bad words. It's just that saying those Outlast references is bad. I think.
Those Outlast references is bad? What? That sounds weird. Why would that be a thing?
Here, I'll post a photo of my knees, they're bad. Jade, can you put the link?
Oh, good God. Hold on. I just need to grab a screenshot real quick. Hold up. Let me just, hold on. This is terrifying. Hold on. Wait. So you grab a quick little screenshot here. There we go. Oh my God. It's a demon from hell.
I could always ask Color to show them, though.
Oh, good God. Bimo has summoned his demons. Good
anyway,
God.
Outlast video when? Gaming stream when?
Gaming stream? I don't stream games.
App.
It's creepy as fuck. Trying to see if there's any more, like, weird screenshots. God.
He looked like Herobrine.
He does, doesn't he?
Reads Bible. Before I say this, I want to say this is meant to have no offense to Christians. So this guy gave me a mini like Bible thing to promote his church and it said don't trust your feelings. Feelings are dumb and you will change your mind quickly like her.
What? That is the most unhealthy thing I've ever heard. You're supposed to have feelings. If you don't have feelings, that makes you a robot. You know.
IKR.
Yeah, that's creepy. That's a cult. That's not even like that's not a church, that's a cult. You know, they like to disguise themselves as religion, but that's not religion, that's just a freaking cult. Anyway.
What used to be a nice little comfort when things got tough in life? Fast food. A cheap burger, french fries, a soda.
Oh, yeah. Honestly. No, it's not anymore.
Mossy, don't worry. I think that person was a person in a cult.
Yeah.
Brownies.
Brownies? What about brownies?
A proper meal and a solid $5 escape, especially from the stress of
My mom was in a cult once.
Yeah. $5. I do remember when fast food
like
used
brownies.
to be. Remember when fast food used to be cheap. You used to be able to go to Taco Bell and get a burrito for 89 cents. God damn, those were the days.
Gordon Ramsay. Speaking about Herobrine, I played Rivals of Ether against my younger bro and he won since I was actually using good characters. Like Spamton, and he was using ones that were just Jack Black Steve.
That's funny.
My dad's still a deep beat.
Still a deep beat. Man, deep beat. That's a new revolution. Deep beat.
Kohler, can you look in your mentions? Luna wants to see how bad my knees are. Gordon Ramsay?
Did they say that? No, Gordon Ramsay is like, he's referencing you know, how just sometimes fast food used to be a break from cooking, but now it's not because, you know.
I don't like IRL gore, please.
I don't think I'm allowed to show IRL gore on YouTube. I don't think I'm allowed to do that. No, I don't, let's see. I don't think I am.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to anyway. So. What the hell said this fire? Where's this from? What the hell? What is it? What video is this from? Oh, it's from this one. Ouch.
I'ma go see myself then.
Yeah. Ouch. Yikes, how did that happen? What did you do to your knees? Or how did you fall? I guess you just fell, but yeah. I don't know. That looks painful. Sorry that happened.
We're just staring at a fridge full of nothing. But nowadays, it's crazy
Also,
that even
I remember
that
when I
seems
was
to be
confessing about
slipping.
me not believing in that guy due to my dad's passing and that priest said that once a dad showed a painting of Mary and said that that is the new mom. Like, bruh. Help OMFG, someone made an LPS version of the JFK assassination.
Wait, hold on. One sec. What? Hold on.
Also, I remember when I was confessing about me not believing in that guy due to my dad's passing and that priest said that once a dad showed a painting of Mary and said that that is the new mom.
That said that once a dad showed a painting of Mary and said that that is the new mom?
I had my friend on my back in a person.
Like, so... What, is he saying that the Virgin Mary, aka a person that isn't around anymore, is your mother? What? That doesn't make much sense. I'm like, yeah, I guess my mother's dead too. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. OMG, my made LPS of MLPs of Yeah, yeah. I know. There was somebody that did the Lego version of the JFK assassination. I had my friend on my back and a person behind me kicked my ankles and I felt that person's a jerk. Who did that? Yeah, I don't know.
Jade. Here, I'll try and send the link in chat, Luna. No, I saw it, Jade.
And it's not just in my head, it's not just in yours. You walk into any McDonald's nowadays, and that Big Mac
Like,
combo
he was saying
just
that about
hits
someone
you
else's
with
mom
what
passing.
feels like an
So
insult.
therefore he was like, oh, if your dad passes, then God is your new dad. Like, bro, nah, it ain't. Okay.
Like he was saying that about someone else's mom
I forgot I could go to
passing?
Color's comments and go to your channel.
Yeah, hold on. Therefore he was like, so therefore he was like, oh, if your dad passes, then God is your new dad? No, it ain't. A god's a god. It's like, that's the funniest thing is, I'm like, how does that make any logical sense? Like, you're just trying to get people to go into your cult by that point. Like, a god's a god, bro. Like, no. Screw off with that. No. Like, I don't know where the hell he's making this shit up, and I'm like, where does it say that in the Bible, huh? Go ahead, show me. Show me the exact page and read it to me. And I'll gladly fucking join your cult. You know. The answer is there's not. Forgot I could go to Colors. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you need to look at my comments. So yeah, I'm an atheist. I mean, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're religious or not. The whole thing is you're not supposed to... Like I said, I mean... A lot of people have said this before, but a lot of American people are not very good at being religious because they just rather only pick and choose what they want to believe rather than actually just, you know, reading the whole fucking thing and recognizing that it's like, it's a little cuckoo if you actually do everything with it, and most of it is quotes from someone.
Your father is your father. God is your father's father.
Yeah.
And your mom's, your siblings, and everyone.
It's genuine history, right? There's a lot of history in it, right? But the thing is people rather not look at look at it as like, maybe this is a history book, and rather look at it as like, oh, well, this is a thing to follow. I'm like, no, it's a fucking history book.
Okay, bye, BRB.
It's a history book. Like, it tells you things that, like, that existed in the past with, like, quotes from like, other people's perspectives. It's a story, right? Like, it shows a lot of history. I know at the beginning, it, like, and again, it's, like, it's always the weirdest thing to me. When you, like, because back then, a lot of times, they try to use... The
15-year-old that kicked me was literally my bully, Sarah.
Well, then kick her back. No, sorry. I probably shouldn't be encouraging that. I just, you know... Well, I don't know, kick her back. I don't know, shoot. You know, you know...
So she was kicked out of the fair due to my injures.
Oh, well, never mind. She got her comeuppance then. What I was gonna say... Hey, how you doing, Bullet? How's work? Or how's your day in general?
I'm so sorry for you, Jade.
Yeah, honestly, I'm sorry that happened to you.
I've been editing for 6 hours.
Oof.
LOL.
I know the feeling. I know that feeling. I also need to put somebody in a tattoo chair. Hold on. You know what? That's what I forgot to do.
I'm okay, they just sting Luna. On the same project.
Oof. Yeah, I feel ya. It took me a couple weeks to edit, like, that super long, like, 6-hour project that YouTube frickin' age restricted, so, you know. Believe me, I get the feeling. I got a feeling, ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good,
so what are you
good
doing?
night. The same as always. I'm drawing for, what do you call it? I'm drawing a memoriam thing to Alexia, from, and I'm going to be putting
I got funnel cake after, so I'm happy and hyper.
I'm
I'm back, fellas.
gonna put one of our viewers in the what do I call it? I'm gonna put one of our viewers getting a tattoo from Alexia, you know. After her passing, I want to make a memoriam off of it. And next year I want to actually make a competition where everybody makes like the best tattoo they can. Yeah, where everybody makes the best tattoo they can, and then what do you call it? Like makes a like a tattoo that they would how do you say it? They would get like normally, or just submit a fun tattoo they would get, you know, or just submit one in general, you know. But that's not till next year. Currently at the moment, until I'm done with this, I have the charities up. That is to the, let me see what the name of this one is, because it's one that's studying stomach viruses. They have a 99% on Charity Navigator. Let me see what the name of them are. Let me check. Let's see. This one is called the Stomach Cancer Awareness.
Well, I'm not going to have any tattoos, nor make any. Sorry.
Well, I meant draw, not saying not you getting tattoos. I mean, people can share their tattoos too at one point, but you know, that's not until next year though. I want to actually have a preparing thing for it. But for this year, I'm just going to draw an image of somebody getting a tattoo from Alexia. So, you know, just as a quick little thing, you know. But
I'm not gonna draw anything though.
Not gonna draw anything though? That's fine. You don't have to. You know, you can be here during that stream and that'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, but I put a link in the chat because I can't do anything on YouTube, but I put it in the description on YouTube. And for this one, and then for Twitch, they actually luckily had it, so I just looked it up. It is the Stomach Cancer Awareness Network, so which is you know, the description they give themselves is Hope for Stomach Cancer provides resources to patients, caregivers, and loved ones while promoting early detection and prevention to general and medical communities. Hope creates and facilitates programs that enable those affected by stomach cancer to take actionable steps and overcome each phase of the disease. So, you know, it helps out people it helps labs that can help people detect stomach cancer easier, you know, improving technology to detect stomach cancer faster. So, you know, it's one of those things. And to literally make sure that they treat it quicker, because unfortunately at the moment, it doesn't get really treated that quickly. Or it doesn't get found that quickly. So, you know. But, yeah. So...
Anyway, what's your opinion on artificial wombs? They say they help premature people survive.
What the hell is artificial? What the hell's an artificial womb? I didn't even know that existed. God damn.
I wish I could live stream, but I can't due to I don't have enough subs or whatever.
Well, I don't think you want to anyway. It's not necessarily for everyone. Like you gotta commit to like a schedule and everything. And you gotta end up knowing what you want to do as well. I don't know. I mean, anyone can do it, but like I said, unless you like actually have a goal set in mind, there's not really a reason to do it, you know. I don't know. Like I said, it's like you can, like I said, it really what do you call it? It really just depends on what you want to do, because like the moment that you commit to something like live streaming or content creation, that's it. That's all you get to do your whole life. So it's like, you know, I would always make sure that you have like some real life, real useful skills before you end up like doing things like live streaming or making like YouTube videos, you know? Because the moment you do that, oof,
Don't get said, but my goal is to be like my mommis.
the goal is to be like my mom. Well, yeah, if you want to be a tattoo artist, that's a better goal, honestly. Like I said, you know. I mean, I guess live streaming it wouldn't be that bad, but I don't think you can necessarily do that because I don't know if that's illegal. But, yeah, you know, it's up to you. Like I said. You know, and that's great, you know. I mean, tattoo artists have always been a thing, and it would not surprise me if, you know, it would not surprise me if you wanted to get into being a tattoo artist because, you know, it's a physical thing. So, I don't think robots are going to try to make tattoos. Then again, I don't know. They fucking billionaires just love making useless shit that people don't want, that backfire. And then there are dumbasses that consume it, so I don't know, honestly. You got me on that. So, anyway. Yeah, fast food, that's expensive. Yeah, I remember when frickin' beefy 5-layer burritos from Taco Bell used to be 89 frickin' cents. 89 cents! And it's like, no, yeah. Frickin' I hate how much fast food has changed like that.
$15, $15, even $18.
If robots do make tattoos, they would execute it horribly and cause way too much damage.
$18? Holy shit, that's a lot. Sorry. If robots do make tattoos, they would execute it horribly and cause too much damage. Yeah.
Since they don't really stop.
Nope.
When?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I wish I could...
Someone cries out for help.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. I really don't know. I mean, they're trying to replace artists, and clearly it's not working that well. It's like, they're trying so hard, and people are coping so fucking, and like the AI, like the robo-theist are coping so fucking hard, bro. The crypto bros and robo-theist are coping so hard to how do you say it? What do I call it? Yeah, they're coping so hard trying to
I might head to bed.
Trying to make, alright, you have a good night, Jade. Appreciate you hopping on by for a bit. They're coping so hard, like acting like it's gonna, like these new things that are gonna happen, like are actually gonna change people's opinions on artists, when in reality, people...
Okay, none of these messages I've said, which were explanations for these artificial things, haven't showed up.
Oof. I don't know then. I know YouTube's been censoring people that talk about how bad AI is. YouTube really, really does not like when you shit on AI. I don't know why. They just don't. YouTube and TikTok fucking hate when you talk bad on AI. It's hilarious because the reason why though is because like it looks bad to advertisers. So what's happening is they don't want people pulling out and being like, oh well, you know, it's like if the general public has this opinion on AI, then I guess I just won't invest in this company anymore. And you know, lo and behold, you know, things just get bad, you know. I don't know, man. I mean, YouTuber, like I said, I mean, just people like AI. Like, that's just simple as that, right? Like,
but anyway, here's a random fact. LS lists things in the directory of the terminal. Night, guys. Also remember, if you have anything about my mom, mention me. I always check from time to time, jit.
Yeah. You have a good night, Jade. Appreciate you hopping on by for a bit. Yeah.
But LS is a Linux thing, though.
This is a Linux thing? I gotcha.
I'm back. Sorry, I was just freaking out cause I found out my favorite music artist hearted my comment on their video 2 months ago and I missed the notification.
Oh, that's nice. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I mean, what's I saying? Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, if anything, it's like the one thing that I can at least say that, like, I'm at least grateful for that fucking AI has done is it's made way more people, like, and it's made more people recognize how much artists actually put in to what they do, which has been like amazing, I feel like a lot more appreciated than when I started. That's the crazy thing is there are still people that are jackasses that are like, but those people, there's a lot more people that genuinely actually like that genuinely actually have shown appreciation for artists than once before because of how much garbage like AI just pumps out and how much people fucking hate AI. Like specifically generative AI. Maybe not in other things, but generative AI, God, people really don't like AI image generation. Like, people just don't want that shit. People are also really annoyed that artists also talk about, like, AI all the fucking time. Because, like,
AI slop.
well, yeah, like, so people hate, like, people just get really annoyed, though, that artists are also, like, talking about AI
Anyway,
so often.
remember when I said I'd get that head on Xmas? Well, I don't actually know what to do with it. Like, I'm not gonna wear it. Give me suggestions, please.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're not gonna wear it? What head? If you don't mind me asking. Is it like a fursuit head? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People, like, also are just, like, really annoyed, like, really just tired of artists, like, talking about AI. Because, like, to be honest, we've been kind of focusing the joke on, like, haha, AI bad, and that's funny. And probably people are just like, okay, go back to doing what you normally did because we enjoyed, like, the jokes you made previously. But it's so fucking hard not to be like, it's so hard not to be like, huh, AI sucks. It's like, it's so easy not, like, it's so easy to make fun of, like, crypto bros that are, like, huge into AI, like robo-theists that are hugely into AI, right? Like, that's the thing, is it's so fucking easy to make fun of
NIS
them.
supposed to be a fursuit head. A Pradogan head specifically.
Ooh.
But I'm not gonna wear it. For some reason.
Why not? You should bring it when you go to a meetup or something. Go to a furry meetup and wear your Protogen head. People might like it. What do you call it? Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's like, that's the thing is, yeah, just people are more like annoyed of the fact, but like it's just because they're so fucking easy to make fun of. So we just continuously.
It's so easy to shit on AI cause it actually sucks.
Well, it's so easy to shit on the, like, the dudes that...
Generative AI is like a meat processor, flopping out turds of art that people like for how easy it is to make and how good it is. But yes, you are right about people appreciating real art than before.
Yeah, well, here's the thing is, specifically, it's not necessarily... We're not making fun of the AI image generation. Like, we're not making fun of the AI generated images, right? That's whatever, right? It's a robot. Like, we don't really care. We call it Clanker because it's funny, right? The people we are making, or we're not making fun of the robots, like, because, I mean, we are, but, like, we don't really care about that. What we're more focusing on is the dumbasses that think that, like, the dumbasses that don't recognize that artists didn't get paid a lot in the first place.
Like,
so,
that
like,
one friend said it's guaranteed. Like, that friend that said it's guaranteed once gave me that Pi 5 I don't even use. Perhaps that would be a way to use my Pi 5.
I'm very confused what you're talking about, Kabeko. I know you're still talking about the Protogen head, but I'm not too entirely sure what you're talking about there. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, shoot, like I said, it's more about making fun of the people that are, like, so cultishly, like that are coping so hard about, like, liking generative AI, or liking AI so much that they have to, like, praise shitty, like, technology in order for people to, like, in order for them to, like, not look like an idiot, but they look more like an idiot because they're, you know, praising bad technology. You know, it's like, it's like people that used to, like, praise, like, iPhones back in the day, right? You know, like, yeah, people still use smartphones, like, on their average day-to-day life, right? But people don't use it for, like, the type of thing that people expected that it was going to be used for, right? Because back then it was like, oh, it's going to make your work 50 times more efficient. Turns out that's not what happened. Essentially, what happened is people just, like, you know, used it to fucking watch YouTube and sit on their fat ass watching YouTube, right? Like, you know, texting people and maybe using it to communicate and, like, you know, go see, like, friends out in the world, right? You know, going to like meetups and shit. Like, don't get me wrong, the technology is nice to like messaging apps are great and everything, but it is nothing like what people expected it to. It's nothing like what they wanted it to be, you know. And it's just the same thing with like, you know, it's the same thing like with this, right? Like, are people gonna use generative imaging at one point to make like shitty things? Sure, yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be used for the intended purpose that they want it to, right? What's just gonna happen, and I already see this, what it's gonna be used for is like shitty memes and bad what do you call it, and like terrible movies, right? Like, there's already bad movies that were created, and like bad what do you call it, bad movies and bad like animation, and like there's bad media that already existed, right? Like that companies were like paying artists to make in the first place, right? All that's really doing is now instead it's just gonna be AI. But here's the problem. They're just gonna pay a dude to put in prompts for AI images or for AI garbage instead of an artist that draws it like by hand, right? And even then, they're still just gonna pay artists in general because we know what Photoshop is. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, we're going to be paid no matter what eventually. It's just, the difference is, it's just gonna be a different way, and they're gonna tell us to use AI, but instead we're just gonna Photoshop things together. And that's it. That's all that's gonna happen. Is there going to be less people? Maybe. I don't know, honestly. Like, I mean, back then, you used to have somebody that used to be like, you know, for a character design, and then somebody used to set out you know, the sketches for you know, the scenes before they became a thing, like the storyboard, right? And then you had people bring out the
W-O pounces on you.
Hello, how you doing, Bloober Girl? How you doing? How was work? How was errands? How was your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Also, thank you for pouncing, because congrats, you are now a part of the Cloud Empire, and you are now stuck here forever, you know, or at least until you know, for every stream, you will now follow the cults, or I mean, definitely Empire of the Cloud Empire, you know. Our council members will you know, welcome you with open arms, as well as all of the Cloud Empire citizens. Anyway, how was work? How was errands? How was your day in general? Hope it went well for you. I'm doing well. It was a busy day finishing a 3D VTuber. Ooh, nice. Glad to hear it. I'm doing alright. I'm doing okay. Everything's been alright. Just talking about stupid garbage, you know. I was talking about usual garbage right now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it's one of those things where, how long have you been streaming? Out here? What do you mean? Probably a few hours. Usually I stream at 11 p.m., like, Mountain Standard Time, but, I got released from work early today, so I am just streaming a bit earlier. In general? What do you mean? How long have I been just streaming in general? Like, overall? What do you mean? Oh wait, I just found out that those error try again stuff bugs. How did I find out? Oh, nice. I said nice, and it said error try again. What? When did you start? Yeah, I don't know, about a year ago. It's been a bit, apparently. You're streaming for 1 hour. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think they meant overall, like how long I've been streaming for overall, and I think that's what I call it. It's Yeah, it's been about a year, but I don't think that really matters all that much. I don't really care how long I've been streaming for. I just like doing it. You know, I don't think that really matters that much. I met a person who said I don't support furries, but I don't support furries, but bought from a furry artist. That's funny. Like if you don't support furries, then don't buy from them. I don't give them the idea, you know? Don't give them the idea, just let them keep supporting furries, you know? They bought from artists, so shit, let them keep buying from artists. Don't support furries, then don't buy from them. Buying from a furry is a form of supporting. Like, you don't buy, the Amazing Digital Circus merch if you don't like the Amazing Digital Circus. Well, not technically. You don't have a VTuber model? No, why would I? I'm an old man, dude. I don't need one. You know. Alright, you have a good night, Kabeko. I don't think you understand. I am, you're using a PNG? Yes, I am. That's true. But, I'm using one that pre-exists because I don't really need one. And I don't think that's really how my channel really is. I don't need big titty VTuber girl, you know? I don't really need that kind of thing, you know? I'll probably make it full body at one point, but I probably won't have it be like 3D or any of that shit, just because I don't really care that much. I've been, fair warning, I've been involved with content creation for about 17 years. Like, I started on YouTube, like, a long fucking time ago. Not with my own channel, but I worked for like places like Machinima and many, many, many other YouTubers, as well as Vine back in the day. So I've been doing this for so long and have restarted so many times that I really don't care that much. I have a 3D wolf if you want it. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need that headache. I'm not very good with technology anymore. And I don't want to. I don't want to be good with technology anymore. I'm sorry. I've gotten myself completely tuned out of this whole thing, and I just want to stream. I just want to do things because I want to. If I make things better, I will, but I'm not going to force myself to do anything unless I want to do it. You know? Like, I also have furry NSFW, that's fine. You know, it's rigged a complete model. Yeah, please don't advertise. Yeah, please don't. Like, I'm not interested. I'm sorry. You know, you can advertise to other people. Like I said, it's completely fine. I just don't like people advertising to me. You know, I don't need that kind of thing. I'm so bitter towards that kind of shit now. Like, it's nothing against you. I just have a history. I have a history with this kind of thing, and I've grown a disdain towards it. So, like, again, I am totally okay with, like, supporting other artists and totally okay with people, like, advertising in my stream. Just, like, you know, around. Just don't sell to me, because it just really offends me. You know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the consumer culture that has been, like, evolved around the internet. I am very, very much more on the creative side than I am the side of the, you know, making money part. I don't like that part. I've been there, done that. Like I said, if people need to make money or if people are making money from the internet, good for them. But again, I am not one of those guys that will, like, I'm not one of the guys that is, like, thinks of it as a positive. I just look at it as, and good job, you can pay your bills, and good for you. But at the same time, I also, like I said, I seep through people advertising. So, you know, I've not had good experiences, let me tell you that. I don't know. Like, it's a history, you know. I don't mean to be a jerk to you. I know that it seems like I'm being an asshole, but I promise you I have a legit history with this kind of thing. It's been a long Oh, so what program do you use for the PNG tuber? It's from this person called Vieto. Or it's from this thing called Vieto. I'm using the mini version of it. There is a paid version, and I could technically like rig something when I actually get the paid version, but that it's so much. There's so much you have to do. You know, I don't do this full time anymore. Let me say that. I don't do this as a full-time thing anymore. So it's like, you know, until I do this as a full-time thing, then maybe I'll start like rigging things myself and start making things on my own. But for later, how do you spell it? Oh, like this. Hold on. Let me just send you the website. Hold on. Yeah. Let me just send it to you. Yeah. I want to get into streaming. Well, good luck. Good luck. Shoot. It's a pain in the ass, but, you know, think you can do it? Go for it, you know. So. Like I said, you know. Yeah, there's a free version, and then there's like a version that's then there's like a version that's a lot more complicated. So, you know. Yeah, there's a version that's a lot more complicated. That's like that you can like rig it like your character. So, yeah. Yeah, I just want to do gameplays and shit. Yeah, I mean, go for it. Like I said, you know. I don't blame anyone that wants to make a career out of this, but again, just, you know, like, it's whatever, but again, like, you know, just recognize, you know, it's one of those things, you know, just be transparent about it, because, you know, you never know. Eventually, I might make fun of you if you end up getting too lost in the sauce, you know, I don't know. Like I said, is what it is, right, you know. I don't know. Also, just know the risks as well. I heard about the freaking. Hold on, sorry. So I heard about Charlie Kirk getting assassinated. That was kind of insane, but also extremely expected. I don't know what people expected when he did that shit. And immediately people are like attacking people for their alignment. And I'm like, dude, he's a YouTuber. Like, who the hell did they okay. I mean, okay. Think about this scenario for just a second. Think about everything that happened. Okay, I'll set that up later. That's fair enough. Yeah, think about this scenario for just a second. The dude went out, is out in public, right? Like, and he set up this entire booth just for him, right? And then invited all of these people on a college campus to debate him, right? Like, which would normally be fine, right? But the thing is, he was debating with controversial topics and debating against college students, which, one, it's pretty easy to win against college students because they don't know anything about reality yet. Second off, then second off, you're recording it for YouTube and absolutely tarnishing these people for that could end up doing something to them in reality, right? And then on top of it as well, you're going after you're also attacking people for you're saying controversial bullshit 24/7. It's does anybody not see how easily that makes you how vulnerable that makes you when you do that shit? People already go out of their way to assassinate YouTubers out in the real world all the time, right? This guy was a political content creator that did said really controversial bullshit out in the real world with a giant fucking booth that was all about him. I wonder why somebody went after that. I fucking wonder why somebody like assassinated him. It's like that's the like it just I don't know, dude. Like like it's not surprising that it happened at all. I don't know. I just find it so hilarious that people think that this is such like a first time thing that happened. I'm like I guarantee all the people that are all mad about this and trying to skew it like other people are trying to like push a political agenda or trying to censor people are the same exact fucking people that are like that don't understand the internet. Like he knew the consequences, and if he didn't, then that's on him. Like, good God, man. Like, it was the stupidest thing. Like, I don't know, dude. I mean, again, do I think that, like I said, I don't think really, personally, myself, I don't think they should have wasted a bullet on him. Like I said, I don't, like, I don't know. I looked at, like, I kind of knew about the guy because, like, South Park made a joke off of him. But, like, I also didn't, like, what do you call it? South Park made a joke off of him, but, like, I also didn't really know anything about the dude. And then when I looked up his controversy, like, when I looked up the stuff that, like, probably could have gotten him, like, shot, and I'm like, I mean, I guess, right? But I'm like, man, dude, it was a whole bunch of, like, nothing. He was just a fucking YouTuber. Like, he was just a content creator. I'm like, what a waste, bro. What a waste of a bullet, dude. Like, seriously, what a huge waste. I'm like, you could have done something so much, like, you done something so much, like, you know, better, right? You could have easily, like, you could have easily, like, gotten someone else, you know, to go to jail for, right? You could have done something that would have been for a greater good, but you chose to waste it on a YouTuber that just said a bunch of stupid bullshit and literally didn't affect anything. You know, at least from what I understand, this dude didn't affect jack shit. It's like, I don't know, dude. He just argued with a bunch of college kids on a college campus. He argued with college students. I can't emphasize that any harder. He argued with college students that, frankly, didn't really know how to debate that well anyway. It's like, you know, do I agree with a lot of the things that he says? No, but at the same time, I just don't think that really, I don't think shooting the guy was really like, I think if anyone that should have been targeted, I don't think it should have been him. I think it should have been fucking Asmongold or something, you know? The guy that actually, like, does way worse and, like, spreads way worse misinformation. Like, I don't know, man. I don't get it. It was such a weird fucking thing. And it's like, clearly there was something personal that happened there. Like, someone personally felt annoyed and, like, and went after him, right? You know, which is obvious, but man, dude. Like, it's just stupid, dude. It's so stupid. Like, I don't know, man. You wanna be serious about something? Like, don't freaking go after it. Like, you wanna actually spread a message. Don't fucking, you know, don't attack a YouTuber that basically does absolutely nothing. You know? Like, it was stupid as hell. I don't know. Everybody's like, oh, but he was a MAGA supporter. I'm like, yeah, but he also, like, didn't really necessarily do anything that didn't tell people to go, like, support, like, like, things that were directly supporting MAGA anyway. So it's like, what was the point? He wasn't destroying anything, and he wasn't, like, adding, and he wasn't helping anything. So it's like, why? Why even waste your time? I don't know, dude. It was a huge, huge waste of time to do that. Like, what a waste, man. You could have done it to, like, a billionaire. I don't know. You could have done it to, like, some billionaire CEO, right? If you're gonna go that far, like, do it to somebody that's actually fucking up the planet, not Mr. fucking debate man, like, not Mr. fucking controversial, like, edgy man number 55, you know? Like, good God, man. Like, fucking, I don't know, man. Because now what's gonna happen is there's gonna be all these fucking memorials and shit based off of this guy because, well, duh, he was easy pickings. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing is, you hit the nail right on the head. He was easy pickings. He was super easy. It's like, what was the point? Like I said, though, like, it doesn't even send a message. Like, that's the problem is, like, it doesn't. It really, really doesn't. He was just a fucking YouTuber. Like, was he a very controversial YouTuber? Sure, yeah. Did he say a bunch of really controversial bullshit? Oh yeah, most fucking definitely. But so is a bunch of other YouTubers that are in his same field and do way worse. It's like he was, like I said, he didn't do anything. It's like, why? Like, he wasn't funding anything. He was just making money off of suckers. Like, that's it. Like, that's all he was doing. I'm like, really? It's like, is that really who you're gonna, like, is that really who you're gonna go after? God, it's just so dumb. It's so fucking stupid. It was such a waste of time. It was such a waste, dude. Like, honestly. Like, I'm just, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm like, I didn't know the dude, and I don't really, like I said, I don't necessarily entirely care, but man, dude, it's such a, like, I mean, I guess I do, right? Like, I do care. I care that this was wasted on such a, like, ridiculous person. Like, on a person that was clearly desperate for, like, clearly just saying shit that he didn't even believe, you know? Like, most of these guys don't, right? You know? But the shit that he was spewing was not even, like, wasn't even something that people were really, like, I don't know, that wasn't just an echo chamber for people, right? There's huge echo chambers for a bunch of people, but, like...
Who ya gonna draw getting the tattoo?
Good question. That's actually, that's where I'm gonna check the Discord to go and color draw this, and I'll draw that person. So, getting the tattoo. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's so stupid, dude. It's so dumb. I don't know. I'm sorry. Like, I know I'm sitting on this for a very long time, but like, like, just, it's so stupid. It's like, this is the dumbest fucking thing, and of course, like, of course, there are gonna be people that take this and run with it, right? There's gonna be people that take this and run with it and be like, oh my god, these people are dangerous. I'm gonna use it to, like, to definitely, like, narrow down, like, a marginalized group, right? And wasn't it, like, actually, hold on. I can't remember. Who was the person that assassinated them again? Hold on. Let's find out.
Oh, I'll draw my first zone as Ref RN.
What's the name of the guy again? Kirk something. Fuck. Hold on. Charlie Kirk. There we go. Who was the person that assassinated Charlie Kirk? Let's find out. It was... Who was the person that assassinated him? Let's find out. It's a dude. Oh, looks like a regular white guy. Hold on. Well, that's good. Hold on. Let's find out, shall we? Let's see here. The person accused of assassinating Charlie Kirk, Tyler Robinson. Okay, who is Tyler Robinson? 22-year-old Utah resident. Okay. Okay. Arrested after Robinson allegedly shot. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Charges are pending. Robinson had a squeaky clean reputation. Good to know. Yeah, but it was just it was a dude that literally has never even gotten anything, has had any felony or misdemeanor or anything. Let's see, what does Tyler Robinson look like? Let's find out. Let's see, who is Tyler Robinson? Let's find out. Robinson. Let's find out, shall we? Yep, he's just some white guy. Yeah, he's just a white dude. Some white dude. Yep. Yeah, here you go. Here's the guy. I mean, he's just a white dude. Thank God. Because you damn well know they would, like, use marginalized groups to... Whoops, sorry, the Big Mac's in front of him. Yeah, I don't know, dude. There you go. There's the guy. I mean... I don't know, dude. I mean, yeah, there you go. I mean, shit. I mean, you can't spin it anyway. You know, thank God. I was really hoping that they weren't going to go after marginalized groups.
He was allegedly the assassinator.
Yeah. I mean, they gotta blame someone. And thank God it's at least a white
but all
guy.
dots connect to him so far.
Well, that makes sense. You gotta also remember, too, like, this is a super advantage for, like, some of the politicians as well. Like, specifically, like, Utah politicians and wherever the hell Charlie Kirk was assassinated. So, you know. Like, it's definitely, these politicians are definitely gonna, like, squeeze all of, like, the freaking, all of the, like, as much as they can out of this. Because that's just what they do. You know, they're not even gonna they're gonna be like, they're gonna use his death to try to get, like, some good points. To be like, whoa, look what they did to this man. It was the, and then they're gonna find a marginalized group to attack and then try to get, like, elected. You know, some bullshit like that. I don't know. They always do that shit. So, whatever. I don't know. You know. It is what it is. I mean, shit. Like I said, I just kind of wish that fucking Tyler Robinson, you know, the dude that had literally like, nothing on his record, like, just, you know, went after someone that actually was, you know, a little bit, like, had a little bit more, like, actually did something evil, you know. I mean, did fucking Charlie Kirk say evil things? I guess, sure, but, like I said, it's a huge fucking waste. I don't know, dude. It's just a giant waste. Like, what? It's such a waste. Like, I really, really wish that man, like, did something much different. Like, I wish he just, like, he went after someone much more, like, evil. I don't know. Like, you had your chance, and you used it on something that was, like, much, much, like, was just, like, such a stupid thing. So, I don't know. Who knows, man? Do I understand it? No, but I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Like I said, I mean, am I mourning over freaking Charlie Kirk and crying over him? No, but like I said, I mean, dude knew the consequences, and he got that, and he got his consequences. Like I said, every YouTuber knows their consequences when it comes to that shit. There's always people that are going to hate you. And, you know, at the very least, this person, at least fucking Charlie Kirk, is gonna have, like, people that actually, you know, will use that for something, I guess. Even if it's bad, unfortunately. But then, what do you call it? But, fuck, sorry. Trying to, like, do other things. I don't know. I do not know. I don't know, man. Like I said, it's what it is. It happened. And just like any other freaking YouTuber, he's gonna have a bunch of random people that don't know him praising the hell out of him and act like he did nothing wrong, and then that will be that, right? You know, and then he'll be forgotten. I mean, not forgotten, but some people use it. Then there'll be people that'll, like, milk the hell out of it, like, always, right? And then, I don't know, man. It's definitely a card that they can use now, you know? I don't know, man. Okay. Alright, who wants to be the one to get a tattoo from Alexia? If there's anyone still here.
Me.
Okay. Which one is your OC, Mossy? You might have to let me know, because I don't remember which one is which. Oh, this one.
Me. I really don't know. Green and yellow. Tattoos for me are pretty cool, but I don't think I'd wear one.
Tattoos, for me, are pretty cool, but I don't think I'd wear one. I mean, you don't have to. Like I said, not everybody needs a tattoo, right? You know, if you want one, you can get one, but if you don't, you know, don't worry about it. Like I said, I mean, I don't think I'll ever get a tattoo. I mean, I need to get one soon if I am, because like the older you get, the less you can handle it. So, you know, I'd rather get one now than get one later. But I don't think I really need one, honestly. I don't think I need a tattoo that much. Like, I don't think it would look that good on me anyway, you know? And also, like...
I was drawing Dupree.
I don't know, man. Shoot. Like, when you get tattoos, you also, like, I don't know, don't have them on... Just drawing derpy. I gotcha. Alright. Anyway. $18 for a Big Mac meal, though. I don't think it's that much here. That's a little crazy. But I don't know where the hell he lives where a Big Mac meal is freaking $18. Actually, hold on. Let me look it up. Let me see. Are Big Mac meals $18? Hold on. Hold on. How expensive are they? Luckily, I live in a state that's pretty close to a lot of places, so...
It's way cheaper, I think, where I live. Well, I'ma go buy cookies.
Alright, well, you have a good night. You have a good night, Derpy.
Bye.
Appreciate you hopping on by for a bit. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me search McDonald's. And let's take a look, shall we? Oh my god. Holy crap. Classic Big Mac pack. Damn, that's a lot of food. Okay, let's go for a basic meal, though. Gold meal. Is there a Big Mac meal? There's not really a Big Mac meal. There's wraps. Here we go. Big Mac meal. $12. Huh. Well, there you go, I guess. Get a large fry, a Big Mac, and a large soda. Oh, you don't even get to choose between a small, medium, large. You just get large. Okay, that honestly makes sense, I guess. Because, I mean, what, a fry is like $3. And then a soda is usually $1, though.
Those Big Macs look so gross.
Oh, yeah, they are. I mean, you know, they're Big Macs. I don't know what people would expect. McDonald's is, like, fast food has always been gross, but people eat it. So, oh my god. Hot and spicy McChicken, $4.49. That seems a little wild to me. With a Big Mac, I can get that, right? You know. Yeah, you just may as well get a meal, because, like, the sandwiches themselves are pretty expensive, which is so odd. Oh, weird. You can get 3 Big Macs for $15. Okay, so $5 a Big Mac? It's not terrible.
Hi, Mossy.
I don't know. I can't believe a double cheeseburger, though, is a freaking $5 on its own, though. Or a regular McCheeseburger, McDouble is a freaking, yeah. The hell? Some of these are just over the top. Oh my god, there's so much meat in this other one. Jesus Christ. Good lord. Dude, I'm looking at this menu and you're right, they all look so gross. I don't even think about, like McDonald's when I don't think about McDonald's, like, until, like, you know, when I actually eat it. But when you actually look at, like, the food, you're like, God, these look so gross. The double quarter pounder, like, has so much, like, has such a thick patty. And the cheese and then all the weird shit on it. My god, dude, what the hell? Ugh. You know what's really gross, though? Like, Hardee's or Carl's Jr., depending on where you're at. Carl's Jr., dude, my god, their sandwiches are gross. Like, they look so greasy. Like, I mean, they look like they are, like, it's just
I'm sorry, but I like the chicken nuggets.
It's a sloppy burger. Like, you want a sloppy burger? Like, fucking Carl's Jr., dude, has some fucking, like, sloppy fucking burgers. Let me see if I can find a burger that's, like, got a sloppy burger.
I hate Arby's, too.
Arby's is, it's fine. Arby's, it's just fucking lunch meat. Like, I mean, yeah, that's a given, right? Like, but fucking Carl's Jr., dude, god, you want a fucking sloppy burger, like, Carl's Jr. has some goddamn sloppy motherfucking burgers, dude. Hold on.
Okay. Well.
Hello. How are you, Deku? How is work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Why does Taco Bell have a promotion for Y2K? What the hell? Why? Are they seriously trying to, like, be like, it's like, hey, millennials, you want to get the Y2K, like, Doritos Locos Taco? Like, what the fuck? Why? What? Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so much. Oh my god. Whoa. That's a bright-ass Locos Taco. Oh my god, it's so bright. It's so bright. What the hell? That can't be natural. Why is it so bright?
I personally do not understand how someone eats a burger without spice. You know, add Indian spices.
I mean, usually you put spices on the burgers already come spiced. Normally, they put spices on their burgers before they eat them. Hold on, let me see. Okay, hold on. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Carl's Jr., hold on. Carl's Jr. has some sloppy motherfucking burgers. Here it is. The double Western bacon cheeseburger. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Double Western bacon cheeseburger. Let's just see how fucking sloppy
my school gave me a free
mother-
Doritos Locos taco coupon for Taco Bell. I used it and the taco was nasty. Burgers look so plain, as a vegetarian.
Burgers look so plain as a vegetarian. Well, yeah. I mean, they are. Like, okay, this one doesn't look like, here we go. Here's the sloppy ass burger. Hold on. There you go. It's a super sloppy fucking... There's a Carl's Jr. burger for you. Oop, hold on, one sec. There you go. Oop, whoops, hold on. There you go. There's a freaking Carl's Jr. burger for you. Like this sloppy ass motherfucker. This one doesn't look that bad though. Hold on. Let me see.
Oh, and they smell bad in school cafeterias. Ew.
They have Taco Bell in school cafeterias? Okay, hold on. There it is. Okay. There it is. There's what I'm looking for. There it is. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this sloppy ass, like, big ass fucking hunk of meat. Like, it looks so gross.
I think they meant it.
It looks so gross, dude. Like,
no.
That is absolutely insanity, dude. Like, I mean, even just without the promotion, it looks how it
I think they meant the burgers in the cafeteria.
is. They meant the burgers in the cafeteria? Oh, I gotcha.
Just the school-made burgers and tacos.
I gotcha. Yeah, school food is just like prison food. Somebody compared that where they compared school food and prison food, and it's the exact same. And it's so fucking funny. Yeah. Like, dude, look at that, bro. Like, even like with less, like, even like you can't say that it's false advertising.
Help, I saw that.
You can't say that it's like false advertising, right? You know, like, yeah, you can't say that's false advertising because it looks just like the promotion, right? Like, here's the burger, here's what the burger promotion looks like, and here's the actual burger. It's like, it's the
multiple people in my school got food poisoning from my school's food.
Yikes. That's actually, like, illegal, right? That's actually illegal. They can sue for that shit, right? I guess you can't sue a school, though. What are you gonna sue them for? Their fucking chairs? Like, by that point, you know? I mean,
know.
It's sue-worthy, but, like, what are you gonna sue them for? They don't got money. Like, what's the point of suing a school, right? You know, what's the point of suing a school? They don't got the money for anything. So it's like, what are you gonna sue them for? Fucking, like, you know, to take desks? No thanks. You know, can't really sue a school anyway. I mean, you can, it just, you know, they just don't have anything anyway, so they're not gonna do much. It's not gonna do much suing them. Like
some of the fruit was really gross. But my school's hot dogs are pretty good.
Why is the fruit gross? The fruit should be the freshest thing there. That's fruits and veggies. That should be really fresh. That's not good. Hot dogs? Yeah, well, it's a hot dog. You can't mess up a hot dog. Jesus Christ, this burger, dude. I'm sorry. I'm, like, still so, like, I don't understand, like, why people look at this and be like, yes, that looks delicious. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I am a fat ass and I'll probably eat this anyway, but god damn, dude. Like, good god. Oh my god, hold on, wait, I found something even crazier, hold on. Triple spicy.
It was bitter and some looked really old.
Hold on. Triple spicy Mr. Bacon Cheeseburger Carl's Jr. Here we go. Here's the triple. My god. What the hell? That's not breakfast. What about that is breakfast? What? Oh my god. What about that screams breakfast? Yes. My breakfast sandwich where it has fucking steak in it, like cow, egg, bacon, jalapenos, barbecue sauce, freaking spicy.
I had to switch schools because I couldn't eat anything besides the fruits/vegetables served in small portions.
Yikes. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Shoot, freaking like fucking cheddar jack cheese, hash browns. Like, I mean, what? Bro, like, God. Like, we wonder how we get fat, like how we got fat as Americans when fast food was cheap. Maybe it's a good thing.
I ate some cucumber and it was the grossest thing at my school. The cucumber was bitter and there was flies. IFR almost threw up. That is a dinner sandwich.
Yeah, I know. They called this breakfast. We wondered why we got.
That looks gross.
We wondered why we got fat as Americans back in the day, like when fast food was cheap. This is why. This is why, like, this is the shit we used to make. Maybe it is a good thing that fast food is so expensive now, because at the very least it stops us from eating garbage like this. Like, how is this okay? It's like, bro, they consider this breakfast. Like, what the hell, man? Good God. Like, it's absolutely insane. Like, and I can't say anything because, like, when I was a kid, man, fast food was super cheap, man. You look at fast food and you're like, why the fuck
The idiot school
did
served
we
meat
eat
daily on.
this? The idiot
Hamburger.
school served meat daily.
I
Oh,
already
yeah,
know that
bet.
cheese on that burger is gross.
Mm-hmm. Dude, like, I mean, who in the flying hell, like, wants to eat this, bro? Like, I mean, I get it, right? Like, sure, whatever. Like, that is heart attack on a bun, bro. Like, you know you're eating slop
egg?
by that point. Yes, there's egg in there. There's egg, there's bacon, there's
Free.
jalapenos, there's barbecue sauce, like,
Is there egg on the
freaking
burger?
cheddar jack, the burger patty, which is like the flame grilled steak, like, patty, and then the hash browns. Like, good God, dude. Like, that looks
That
pretty
sandwich might
decent.
fulfill both lunch and dinner.
Like, bro.
Nom nom nom.
Like,
Hi.
that is absolutely insanity. Like, bro, like, who in the flying hell? Like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Carl's Jr. is absolutely the weirdest freaking, like,
That egg has gotta be the most artificial thing on that burger.
Dude, it is the
Oh my God,
weirdest,
stop, I'm hungry.
It is the weirdest freaking thing that, like, that has ever existed, and, like, even as a person that has eaten garbage before and still thinks that some garbage looks pretty good, I still somehow, like, still just would not, like, want to eat that. Like, it's crazy to me. I am somebody that would eat a lot of slop, but man, Carl's Jr. somehow goes so overboard with it, you know? Oh, and by the way, I didn't
WTF is that?
I didn't even tell you how they advertise. You know, you remember their models that they used to use? Hold on, Carl's. Let me show you an old Carl's Jr.
Oh my God,
ad.
stop, I'm disgusted by meat. That was not food. I like McDonald's chicken
Yeah,
nuggets NGL.
Hold on.
/J.
Let me show you, hold on. Hold on.
Like MMMMH.
Okay, hold on. One moment. Some like, how do you say it? Hold on. I'm going to,
Nuggy.
one moment. Hold on. I am going to, I'm going to show you how they used to advertise. If you think they're, what do I call it? If you think that was bad, dude, like I'm gonna show you their freaking commercials back then, dude.
I love nuggies.
Hold on. I'm gonna show you the freaking, like, fucking weird-ass Carl's Jr. commercials. Where they used to use, like, fucking models to fucking advertise their ads. Hold on. Or to advertise their burgers. Let's see. No, this is, like, a real ad. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. I don't know if YouTube took it down because it probably was
Have
like
you seen the Cinnamon Toast
through
Crunch ads?
NSFW.
They are so weird. I once drank Gatorade thinking it was orange juice and then threw up.
I have not seen what do you call it? I haven't seen the weird Cinnamon Toast Crunch one, but you have submitted it in the Discord and we will look at it. But for now, no, they're behind a green screen. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Nope, this is a parody.
I forgot ABT that.
Nope, this is a parody commercial. I need a real commercial. Bro, where's the one where they have all the fucking... Hold on, wait. They, like, hire literal fucking, like, porn stars for their ads at the time. Are they just not allowed to be on here anymore? I guess not. Yeah, they used to have literal fucking porn stars with their ads. But, I need to find the one where they.
I'm falling asleep, RN. GN y'all IGTG keep tickling pickles hee hee but bye. I remember weird cinnamon toast crunch ads.
Yeah.
Those burgers would be begging for mercy the second my big back walks in the Wendy's.
Yeah. I can't find them. I legit think that YouTube probably took them down because they were like.
That's Hooter, you mean?
They were too much, I think. Oh, there's a few of them. Yeah, no, here you go.
Hooters.
Yeah, you ready? Okay, wait. You ready to see? Okay, hold on. You are not prepared for the fucking weirdness that is these fucking. You are not prepared for the weirdness of how they used to advertise their burgers. Hold on. This is a Carl's Jr. ad, by the way.
The only fast food I love is a local restaurant in my area.
This is a Carl's Jr. ad. Like, keep this in mind while watching this. Like, here we go. You ready? You ready for this weird ass shit? Here we go. Carl's Jr. ad, by the way. Carl's Jr. ad, by the way. Like, good God. Dude. Yep. And this is the and that was the more tame Carl's Jr. ad.
Zooey mama.
That is like, I'm not joking you, that's one of the more tame ads too. What they would usually do is they would take these like literal porn stars and they would take that one was Paris Hilton, but like they would take literal porn stars and then have them like stand in front of just this whiteboard, this white studio, right? This empty white studio, and then they would have them like eat this sandwich.
Children watching and fuck people who his eyes.
Yeah, they would eat this like sandwich, and then they would like drip it all over them and like be in these like sexy clothing, like this sexy clothes, and then it would just be, it would literally be softcore porn. It would be just a softcore porn. Dude, that's what it would be. It would be like softcore internet porn, and like somehow they just got away with that being an ad. Like, I don't know how, I don't know why, like, that's how they did it. Like, how in the flying hell is that it's supposed to help you buy more have people buy more burgers?
How old is the Carl's Jr. ad?
How old is that Carl's Jr. ad? Oh, they're all the 2000s. They're all 2000s ads. You know, they're all,
I can't really tell what's sexual and what's not.
That one was 2005, you know. I can't tell what's sexual and what's not. Oh, you will. Like, with that, you probably do. All of that was sexual, you know. And that was one of the more tame ones. Like I said, dude. Yeah, dude, they aired that shit all the time. Oh, and by the way, that shit was airing on Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon and Cartoon fucking Network in the daytime. It was like, hey, kid.
Imagine little Kohler watching SpongeBob, then a Carl's Jr. ad comes on and his parents walk in.
Dude, oh my God. I cannot fucking tell you how many fucking times, like, I could not tell you how many times I would be watching Fairly Odd Parents, and then all of a sudden, when that ad came, like, when an ad came up that was Carl's Jr., that shit would pop up.
Nickelodeon? What the actual fuck?
Yes! It's so weird! Like, why? Like, I get the, like, it's so odd because, like, you could argue it's like, oh, well, that aired, those types of ads had to be on MTV and shit. No! It was on Nickelodeon, dude! Nickelodeon! I'm like, what the fuck? Like, even Cartoon Network, I guess you could argue, like, maybe, right? Even Disney, fucking Disney, had those ads on their goddamn fucking, like, on their ad space. Fucking Disney had those ads play. I'm like, what do you mean? Like fucking McDonald's was like, ooh, happy clown.
You gotta teach him young.
It's like, ooh, happy clown doing like here you go, Happy Cloud doing like fun things and advertising for McDonald's. Hey kids, we have toys. And then fucking Carl's Jr. would come in and
Maybe traumatizing children early.
and then Carl's Jr. would be coming in and be like, it would be like, hey, probably 13-year-old watching this and 12-year-old watching and probably younger watching this. Here's a sexy girl eating a fucking burger. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I didn't say that when I was a kid or even act like that when I was a kid. I didn't even think nothing of it, but god damn, dude. It is absolutely insanity to me that, like, that was playing on children's networks. I'm like, who in the flying hell is this for? Like, good god, man. I'm like, why are you playing this on a network for children?
I think I'm gay.
Ugh. Right? Dude, honestly.
And people didn't do anything ABT that.
And people didn't say anything? Nope. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't think anyone said anything.
And that's how I meet your mother, kids.
Yep. Dude, honestly, like, I don't understand. That's the craziest part. There was no controversy about that shit. At least at the time that I knew. Maybe there was. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Carl's Jr. and controversy. Probably there was. Let me see. They aired in the early 2000s, so I mean, there's gotta be, like, there might have been.
But seriously, that's so gross and bad to put stuff on kids' TV show.
Yep. 2015. Let's see. Shocking yeah. So it took till 2015 for people to actually, for it to be covered. Good lord. 2015. Jesus Christ.
What?
Oh my,
OMFG.
Oh my god, wait. There's a recent one. Apparently this year, during the Super Bowl, they were gonna bring back the sexy ads where they had a girl in a bikini, like, eating the newest Carl's Jr. sandwich with the same white studio background. Oh my god. Bro, come on. Come on, dude.
Seriously, I think Carl's Jr. is on the list.
Dude, like, I mean, to be honest, it's grown-ass women, but good lord, dude. Oh, never mind, they did.
A recent one. WTF Carl's Jr. Hey CEO of Carl's Jr. You got something to say?
Apparently, yeah, they brought it back. And it got absolutely, like, slammed hardcore. Yeah. Hangover Burger, apparently, is also what it's called.
Huh.
Good lord, bro. Like, I mean, abandoned Slut Burger ads? Oh, they literally called it Slut Burger. Okay, so that's what they used to call them. Like, they used to call the ads...
So my friends probably saw the ads?
Oh yeah, for sure. Probably. They call them Slut Burger ads. Good to know. Good lord, dude. Yeah, well, there you go. Oh my god, they're not even hiding it with the most recent one. They literally said, like, the guy that apparently, like, made the guy that, like, made
my cousin who is young watches the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Well, the Super Bowl, like, I guess aired the ad, apparently, and literally...
SLT Burger? Damn.
And literally well, that's what they call the ad campaign, is Slut Burger, apparently, which is very funny. But, like, it's kind of crazy because the most recent one that they just did, like, the guy himself, that like, the people that run the ad campaigns were just, like, were literally said, it was like, what do you call it? They straight up said, it's like, yeah, no, we just took it from a porn, like, we took it from a porn site. Shot for shot. They did it for a porn site, but they just made it more SFW. That's fucking crazy, dude. They took it from an actual porn video. What the fuck?
It's juicy.
Dude!
I am sorry, but what?
Wait. Did they actually hire the actual porn?
It's tonight.
They didn't even hire the actual porn star though, which is kind of unfortunate because I'm like, well, they could have at least hired the porn star that actually made the video at least, you know, or they could have at least hired
Carl's Jr.
the porn star that made the freaking that actually at least like made the porn, like the inspiration for the porn video, you know. I don't know, dude. I mean, shit. I mean, if you're gonna at least pay if you're gonna at least like do SFW porn, at least pay that same porn star, right? You know. I think that porn star is probably doing fine, but again, I don't know.
Sigh.
I don't know, dude. Fuck, shit. It's so fun. That's so why. I can't believe they, like, yeah, I mean, they didn't get away with it, clearly. Like, they clearly didn't get away with it because, holy crap, like, there's definitely people, like, that covered it. But goddamn, dude. It's absolutely insane to me that there was no controversy until 2015. That is crazy to me. That took that fucking long for them to be involved in controversy. You gotta love how Fox News is even like in on it and being like, "Oh, these sexy ads are too much." I'm like, that's
crazy.
That's bad that even Fox News is like even on the side of being like, "Okay, guys, it's like there are children that watch these things. Please, let's not have sexy literal porn. Like, let's not have softcore porn like on the TV for children to see, please. Thank you." I don't know. That's so funny though. That's absolutely wild. I mean, I don't know, man. They're kids at the same time as well, so I don't think they really know what's going on, but good God. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Let's see. Let me see when it was. It only got covered in 2014, but, oh. Oh my God. Huh. Apparently they also got, they got, also, controversy in 2023 for having somebody, like, masturbating off screen for a ad. What? Like, or simulating masturbation? What the fuck, Carl's Jr.? What are you doing? God, bro. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Okay. Alright, I've gone too far down a rabbit hole. People are, like, linking this to fucking political bullshit. Okay, alright, I've gone too far. Alright, I'm out of here. Good God. I'm like, alright, it's not that deep, guys. It's just, it's a fucking, you know, someone just got really horny and made a fucking sexy Carl's Jr. ad. Like, good God, guys. Chill the fuck out. Oh, this was a clear political move made by one side to try to normalize objectifying women. I'm like, okay, guys, chill out. Good God, it's just a commercial. It's just a commercial that someone.
Oh, one time my brother, his girlfriend, and me were at the park and this like 8-year-old came up to us yapping. And my brother's girlfriend that she had big boobies and told her to crouch down and jump, obviously attempted to touch her tits, and we just left.
Why is an 8-year-old saying something like that? Oy vey, that doesn't even surprise me anymore. I wish I could say it does, but it just doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kids are strange. Here's the thing, is kids also don't really understand why that kind of thing is a problem, though. they just had their other siblings say something, or probably like heard like some content creator say some shit like that, and then then they just repeat the same shit.
His parents were even watching him.
Oh geez, really? Okay, that is a problem. I thought at least if like did his parents at least do something about it, or did they just kind of watch, you know?
$18 for what? A greasy ass sandwich, some fries that don't even fill up the container,
No, they just
and a
watched.
paper cup. Then you look around the menu to try to find something else cheaper. 10-piece.
With plastic rather than paper. McDonald's hasn't turned themselves to paper. Unfortunately, sometimes. Parents were even watching. No, they just watch. Wow, that's just fucked up. God, dude, parents just don't even want to be parents anymore. Seriously, man, just throw those people in the bin, bro. It's like, if you don't want to be a parent, then don't be a fucking parent. Like, good God, man. It's like, then don't have a kid, you know? Simple as that, but people don't want to do that because they rather play victim card than actually be a parent, you know?
McNuggets meal, $13. Even a single McChicken is like $4 or $5 nowadays. Sometimes it just seems like it doesn't even make sense. And I've tried to do the math in my head, like, am I
Where the hell does this guy live that's so expensive? California or something?
missing something? Only to realize that in this world, for many people, you're simply not rich enough to eat cheap anymore. And that's the part that feels insane. Because fast food was supposed to be the backup plan. When you couldn't afford groceries, when you didn't have time, when you were just scraping by and needed a quick bite late at night for a few dollars. But now...
Yep. Yeah, dollar craving menu. There it is.
Some of my earlier videos, some brands of eggs were literally 17.
Wait, whoops. How far did I go?
The worst is that we all know the corporations aren't starving. Fast food has become a luxury. And I think something, only to realize that in combo just hits you with what feels like an insult scene. Piece McNugget. Something, only to realize that in this world, for many people, you're simply not rich enough to eat cheap anymore. And that's the part that feels insane, because fast food was supposed to be the backup plan. When you couldn't afford groceries, when you didn't have time, when you were just scraping by and needed a quick bite.
God damn, Alex Way has also gotten way bigger this time, too. He has freaking 50,000 subscribers now. Good for him. He's gotten way larger than he once was previously. It's good. Good for him.
Right late at night for a few dollars. But now that's gone. Fast food has become a luxury. And I think it says a lot about where we are as a society when the fallback meal for broke people, brokies, now literally costs more than what a lot of sit-down restaurants charge.
Well, here's the funny thing is, local restaurants have also gone down, though. I literally bought a bean and cheese burrito and I know this sounds crazy, but this is like a big-ass burrito. Like, this is from like an actual legit Mexican restaurant. I bought that shit for $4. Now, again, that sounds like a lot for just bean and cheese, right? But, like, these are big, thick-ass, huge-ass burritos for barely anything, man. And that's the thing is, it's just restaurants are the ones becoming the cheap ones and just having smaller locations because, well, it's cheaper, right? You know, can have more employees, have, you know, same amount of resources, but have a smaller building and just charge less, you know. And now people just go out like, you know, sure, it's a luxury, but again, it's probably, like I said, I could probably use that as a fast food restaurant because it's local, right? And they're not just greedy. They're actually just trying to maintain the funds that they can and trying to have a, you know, successful business. And again, that's kind of the thing I usually go in for anyway, right? You know, you have the younger audience that still wants the cheap stuff. You still have like the $10 things, right? But you do have the cheap stuff also for people that are younger, you know, or just people that are broke, you know, especially around my area, right? You know, it's nice to, like, the more local you get, the easier, the cheaper and better things get, right? But that's the thing is, too, people also have to commit to more local-based things and try to make sure that the local-based things actually, like, thrive, so at the very least, they actually keep things cheap, right? You know, But that's the problem is as well. You also, like, you have to not pay the greedy in order to... Sorry, excuse me. You have to not pay the greedy in order to survive. But that's the thing is, you know, it's easy to go to a Walmart rather than go down the street a little further to go down to your local grocery store. I have a local grocery store that is literally a walk away, right? Like, I can even just take the bus down and it'll be right there, right? Not everybody can do that, which is the problem, right? You know, everybody has to just go to the place that's closest to them because, well, you know, Walmarts are everywhere, right? But here we have a place called Winco, which is a lot cheaper and a lot more affordable, and it's local. You know, even we have a Bash's and a Food City that, again, it's not super cheap, but it's cheaper than Walmart, right? You know, and that's the thing is, that's what's happening. People are going more local because local places just kind of should stay and remain local. They shouldn't become corporate. But, you know, I mean, you could still have like 20 different locations that exist, but again, it's like you get to a certain point, they don't really, like I said, you get to a certain point, they don't really have to have a reason to expand outside their state, you know? Especially if they're like a person that, like, we're getting to the level with like corporations and and businesses in general that people don't even feel the need to expand. Like, people that have really successful businesses don't feel the need to expand nationwide because they don't really want to. Because it's like, it's easier just to figure out what your state wants and how your state handles things than it is to have, like, you know, your thing go nationwide and then have to, like, and then, you know, then you're just like a CEO. Like, I mean, yeah, do you have to do no work anymore? Sure, but, you know, you have to build all of this stuff all the time. And by a certain point, it's like, you're going to be the one that's dead by the time you end up having it go nationwide, right? Like, the people that have these corporate businesses are not the same people that started it, right? Like, even when I worked at Goodwill, right? Like, working at Goodwill, the CEO is no longer the CEO that used to work for Goodwill, right? You know, it's like, it's no longer that same person, right? So it's like, it's one of those things where the CEO will, like, where it's now just the kids of those of the previous CEO that spent their whole life trying to make that business successful, and now it's being used for evil purposes, right? You know, and that's where the problem lies, right? You know, it's just used for greed. And so, in general, people are just not necessarily buying from there if they can, right? Again, unfortunately, not everybody, though. There's still people that go shop at these corporations when they really shouldn't. And that's the problem. You know, you want things to improve, don't support the people that literally are taking away everything from, like, taking away basic things, you know, basic things that you need in reality.
I don't need to throw the stats at you for you to know what I'm talking about. I'm sure everyone has felt it. But just for the record, and because some people like to gaslight you by saying, oh, it's just inflation, or you're just exaggerating.
No, it's greedflation. We know this already.
Let's be clear that the numbers are brutal. I saw a stat that between 2014 and now, fast food prices in general are up by 60%. That means a $5 burger would now cost $8 on average. All across the board, it's been like this. McDonald's, Chipotle, Taco Bell, and in some cases, it's...
God, yeah, especially Chipotle. Holy shit, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I haven't gone to Chipotle in forever, but yeah, Chipotle used to be, what, like $4 for, like, a big burrito? Now it's like 10 or some shit. You know, 10 to 12.
It's literally double the previous price. Big Mac, $13. Chipotle burritos are pushing $10 or more. Taco Bell doesn't have the $5 combos anymore. Even the breakfast menu.
Well, Taco Bell does, but not like, how you say it? Not like in the way that it used to, right? Is anybody even here, or am I talking to myself? I think I'm talking to myself. Hold on. Unless my thing just crashed. Am I talking to myself? Uh-oh. I think my text-to-speech just crashed. Are y'all still here? Or am I just, like, on my own? Just recognize Dragator is also streaming right now. Okay, sweet. Cool. Okay, cool. Just making sure. You know. I had to double check. Alright. Cool. Yeah, I don't know, dude. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it's crazy, man. Like, you want to be, well, let me see, hello, welcome back, Kabeko. How you doing? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Taco Bell has brought back, like, some of its cheaper items, but they still have the really expensive ones. And I just don't think they're ever gonna go back, you know? I can't, okay, the one thing I just don't understand, how in the like, why does Taco Bell have a convention? Can anybody explain to me why there's a Taco Bell convention just for Taco Bell? Like, like, you think I'm lying, it's real. There is a whole convention that is just based on Taco Bell. Like, who in the flying fuck pays to go see, like, who in the flying fuck goes to Taco Bell? Like, I think it's just fast food restaurants in general now have this whole convention that they host every year, right? Like, who in the flying hell is like, oh yes, I'm gonna go to a convention that is specifically based off of Taco Bell? Like, why? Why would you spend a ticket on that? Like, for a convention, you usually go there because there's things that, like, that you enjoy that, like, that would actually be interesting, that people could share within your community to, you know, give you something that is based off of your community. Who in the flying fuck goes to Taco Bell? Like, that's fair. You know. It's okay. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Who goes to fucking Taco Bell and is like, and then is like, you know what? A convention. We need a convention of this where I'm gonna go pay a fucking $50 ticket to go to a convention center to talk about Taco Bell. Like, who does that? Like, what is this for? Like, what is a Taco Bell convention for? Like, who in the flying hell thought that a Taco Bell convention would be interesting? Like, I don't know, dude. Like, obviously, clearly people are interested, but good God, man. Like, are people so bored? Are people so bored that they have to, like, that they are starting Taco Bell conventions? Are IT guys so goddamn bored and, like, to the level where they make a Taco Bell convention? Like, I don't understand this at all. Like, I don't get it. IT people have way too much money, and we need to take that money away from them, bro. Because holy shit, they are wasting it like hell, dude. They're wasting it so goddamn much. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm wondering. I think it's all fast food restaurants, but, like, again, who is going to a restaurant for, like, a restaurant? Who's going to a convention based off of fast food? Like, who the hell is doing that? Like, what kind of money do you have to waste for that kind of shit? Like, you're not even gonna waste it on, like, you're not even gonna use it on, like something that you actually, that's entertainment based. You're gonna use it on a fast food convention. Like, how bonkers are you? And you want to know what I bet? I completely bet in a couple of years, there is going to be someone someone out there that is going to be like, you know, I saw that there was this one thing, I saw that there was a fast food convention that exists in the world, and then they buy a fucking ticket to go to a fast food convention. What do you mean? I don't know. Do whatever you want with it, dude. It's your item. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, of course it's in Texas. Of course it's in Texas. Why would it not be? Food and beverage trade show. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, not convenience. Hold on. Convention. Let me see how much cash it costs. Let's see. Good God. Can't believe this is a real thing. Hold on. Let's see. Rent a booth. Booth. Work. Booth. No, I don't want a booth. I want... Okay, let's get... Okay, where... I don't want a booth. Hold on. I just... May I into it? I don't know. I didn't say that. I just said do whatever you want with it. Like I said, you know, have fun with it. Oh my God, there's a bunch of them. Okay. Hold on. Let me search the most popular one then. Hold on. Because apparently there's quite a few of them. Let's see if there's one in my state. Let's find out. Let's find out if there's one in my state. And I'm gonna see how much it costs to be at the fast food convention. Yep, here it is. No, this one's in Texas. Okay, you know what? Fine, that's fine. Let's see. Oh my God, it's the same dude, too. This is the one that did the Taco Bell one. Oh my God, it's the same guy. Okay, whatever, I don't care. Book a room. Book a fucking room. Why would you book a fucking room to go to a fucking fast food convention? Why? Oh my God, there's actual things. What the hell, dude? Okay. Alright. I'm getting fucking, like, distracted. Where? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find out. No, I don't want to look at the speakers. No, I don't care. Hold on. Sponsors? Yeah, they're sponsors. Yeah, no shit. Oh, you mean the fast food convention has sponsors? No shit, really? The convention that's... Yeah. Okay, the venues... Okay. To book a room for the week is like, or for the weekend, or what, for 3 days is $329. That's with the hotel room plus the ticket. But I just want the ticket. What if I just want the ticket? Oh my God. Oh my God, there's a VIP experience that's $1,000. Why? Dude, $1,000 fucking dollars? Oh my God, and then there's even more. $19.90. Who is spending $2,000 on a fucking fast food convention? Good God. Bro, what is this? Why are there people spending money? What is the attendance of this shit? Hold on. The attendance cannot be that high, right? There's no way. Hold on, what is the attendance of this? I have to figure this out, because this is crazy. This is fucking... Yeah, well, that's the VIP section. But, like, to get a hotel for the weekend... and to have a ticket to go to the convention for all 3 days is $329, which means per day you know, let's remove the hotel room because it's probably what, like 200 or some shit. So it's probably like $50 then, right? Because I mean, what? So I mean, if you split that between 3 days, it's $109 a day, right? But that is with a hotel room plus the convention. So the hotel room, technically, you're paying like usually you pay like $100 a day for a hotel room anyway, right? So technically, like, you're only technically paying like $30 for a ticket, right? Technically, right? It just makes no fucking sense. What was the attendance? Hold on. I need to see what the attendance of this shit is, because this is fucking crazy to me. Hold on. Hold on, let me see how many people actually... Okay, hold on. Let me see how many people actually attend this. Let me see. How many people showed up? Let's see. How many people showed up last year? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Dude. Are you serious right now? Hold on. How many people attend? Hold on, wait. Hold on, that can't be right. Okay, hold on, wait. Hold on. I need to actually see if this is bigger than one of the conventions that, what do I call it? One of the conventions that we had here. Hold on. Hold on one sec. Because now I actually have to figure out, hold on. Now I'm actually gonna be very sad if the attendance was higher. Oh my god, it is. Are you... No absolute fucking way. Hold on, wait. Let me see. There's no way, dude. There's no way. Hold on, sorry. I'm like actually looking at this because this is gonna drive me insane. If God, it's more than Anthrocon. It's actually more than Anthrocon. 58,000 people. 58,000 people went to this convention. Oh my god. That's the attendance that happened last year. What the hell? Dude. And okay, and in comparison to that, Anthrocon, which has been a thing that's been around for a long time, only has had a peak of 18,000 members. 18,500 people. The fast food convention is nearly double the size, like more than double the size of Anthrocon. What the fuck are people doing with their life? That is bonkers, dude. That is fucking, I don't know, dude. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Wow. That's insanity. I am driving myself insane, bro. Like, what the hell? How in the flying hell is that possible? I don't get it. Why? Why waste your time? Like, I don't understand. Why waste your time by going to a convention that is just praising corporations for being corporations, for being fast food restaurants? Like, oh my god. There's other corporate restaurants on here too. There's Chili's, there's Applebee's, there's like, let's say, yeah, there's Chili's, there's Applebee's, there's fucking Red Robin. Like, there's a bunch of fucking things here, man. Like, there's so many goddamn, like, companies, bro. Let's see. Let me see if Texas Roadhouse is on here. Dude, like, what? Like, why? Like, why? Who, man? Who does this? Who the flying hell? Like, why? Why is this a thing? Why is this like a common thing? This is just a thing people do. I would say probably not Anthrocon. You should go to a more local convention. You know, one with like not like freaking 20,000 people in attendance. Cause I don't know. That it just seems like that would be miserable. But I don't know. Feel like you should start with like a smaller convention and then go bigger later, but that's just me though. You know. Well, no, Comic-Con is bigger. But yeah, you can go to Comic-Con too. You can go to Comic-Con too, but like, you know, Comic-Con's different though. I would say go to like a more local, I'd say go to a more I would say go more local, like to a local like furry convention first, then go to Anthrocon. Unless you go with friends. If you go to Anthrocon with friends, then, you know, then go to Anthrocon, it's fine. You know, go on a road trip with friends and go to Anthrocon. Why not? Yeah. Oh boy. I don't have any local furry cons. Ooh, I'm sorry. Where do you live? Every state usually has one now, doesn't it? At least I thought it did. Maybe it doesn't anymore, I don't know. Now that I think about it, there's probably a lot of, like, people that are, there's a lot of politicians that are, like, have lately been anti-furry for some unfucking reason, despite them being fucking furries. Like, why the fuck are you focusing on that shit? Oof. Okay, gotcha. Alright then. Yeah, well, shoot. Go with some friends, though. I still have that suggestion. Go to the Anthrocon with some friends first, though. Like I said, plan a trip, because you'll be bored if you go alone. Even Comic-Con. Try to go to Comic-Con with some friends or something. You know. Just so you're not, like, alone the whole time.
At some of these places are going to cost you over $10. The idea of an actually cheap meal is kind of extinct because the average fast food order across the country is now over $11.
Yep.
That literally used to be dinner with friends. Now it's the budget option. So when people ask, why does everyone feel broke, especially Gen Z? Why are young people in their 20s burning out already? It's because of stuff like this, the little things. It's not just the rent, it's not just the loans. It's that every single small, basic convenience has...
I mean, it's the rent. It's mostly the rent. Like, let's be frank here. It's definitely the rent. Now, again, do I think that it is other things? Sure, but it's definitely the rent. As much as I want to be a guy that's, like, very positive on that shit and is like, oh, it's not... It's like, you know, it's more than just that. No, it's definitely the rent. It's like, that's the main thing, you know? If rent wasn't so fucking, like, high, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But it is, you know. Things like, it just, the little things are also expensive as well, and we're just frustrated. Because we can't even enjoy things. It is, yes. Anthrocon is all the way in, like, New York or some shit. Hold on. Let me see, where is Anthrocon? Hold on. Let's see. Pittsburgh. Yeah, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You're right. You are completely correct. And honestly, like I said, it's way more crowded, so... Well, yeah, you're supposed to, like... You're not supposed to go there to... You're not supposed to, like, take a small little road trip and, like... And then go there for a day. You're supposed to hang out there for, like, a few weeks, and then... Or you're supposed to hang out there for, like, you know... Like, you're supposed to go there, get a hotel, and then, you know, and then jump into the convention, right? But, you know, for now, it's kind of just not really anything, you know. Ooh, actually, I need to check when PDFC is this. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. I really don't really, like I said, I don't think I would want to go to what I call it, to Anthrocon anyway. I don't know. It's too gimmicky now. Everyone probably will go there now because like the people that here's the thing is furries have become such a mainstream thing that now like it's now a bunch of mainstream people are gonna go to the like Anthrocon, which like as interesting as that is, I feel like it's not going to be what do you call it? I feel like it's going to be something else, I'll say. It won't be like I said, I think it's gonna be just like how like PAX East used to be, where like every gamer used to go to PAX East, right? Like, you know, like PAX East used to be like something special, right? You used to go to PAX East because it was like, ooh, this is where you would go to see. Yeah. So, well, here's the thing is, so yeah, like I compare it to PAX East, right? PAX East was like was a convention that used to be like what do you call it? PAX East used to be like a convention that you used to go to. That was like oh, you would go there to meet other YouTubers, right? It wouldn't be like a Twitch con or anything like that, right? It would be called PAX East because it would be meant for like YouTubers to meet each other. And then it'd be really cool to see YouTubers like collaborate with each other or even just talk to each other during that point and playing something cool, right? That like of that matched with what they were doing, right? You know, at the time it was special because because seeing a YouTuber was a different thing, right? Nobody saw YouTubers as like a real job, right? I mean,
I mean, if I go to Comic Con, it's like 25 minutes away, but more expensive. But there will probably still be furries.
oh,
I don't
yeah,
know.
there'll still be furries, but you have a lot of people that will probably not really, like I said, you have a lot of people that'll be fine. Like I said, I mean, if you want to see a furry convention, you know, if you want to see furries, then yeah, a furry convention is probably your best bet. But if you want to be in fursuit and just be in costume and still see other nerdy things, then yeah, I mean, you know, you could go in your fursuit to a Comic-Con. People typically don't really care if you go to Comic-Con in a fursuit. Usually people just expect it by that point. You know, I think especially nowadays people expect that shit. Like back then, maybe people were a little but nowadays, I don't know. It's just kind of how it goes. I don't know, dude. Yeah, but what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know, man. Conventions, like, it used to be like these big conventions used to be a special thing because it wasn't as common to see that kind of thing. But now that like YouTubers and furries and gamers are now just like a mainstream thing, it's not necessarily entirely special anymore to go to these big conventions. It's now just a thing that mainstream people go to because because it's a popular thing, and it's just kind of you know. Like Comic-Con's kind of the same thing, right? You know, everybody goes to Comic-Con because it's like, oh, well, it's a big thing, right? But I think there's also this second phase that happens where things start losing a bit of like that popularity status and more starts becoming about the convention itself. And I think that's what Comic-Con is, right? Like it went from something that like a bunch of nerds went to like popular, like it got popular and then nerds went to it again. But then nowadays it's more of like it's a thing for just people that are interested in more than just comics, just big media stuff in general. And it's gotten a lot more corporatized as well, so, you know. As much as I don't want that to be a thing for what do you call it? It's happened, like I said, I mean, it's happened with PAX, and it's happened with probably TwitchCon and shit. And it's happened with how you say it? Yeah, it's happened with TwitchCon and shit, and that's happened with freaking and yeah, I mean, yeah, it's happened with Comic-Con, it's happened with TwitchCon, it's happened with PAX. I mean, obviously the Game Awards, like it's just things get corporatized, and like eventually like furry conventions might be corporatized because there's just too many people that like money talks, and they don't want to money talks, and they don't want to be like
I do want to see like a TED panel, but I missed that con in my state.
the Amazing Digital Circus panel. Wait, what? Where? When the hell did they start doing that? They're not even that. The Amazing Digital Circus isn't even that old yet. How in the hell do they have how they already have a panel already? I mean, they're also
like everywhere.
the biggest show, but like everywhere? What? Sorry, hold on. What? What conventions are they going to? They're still quite new, and the show's still being made. Oh no. PDFC is only going to be put near a hotel this time. Oh, weird. Huh. Anyway,
They have some upcoming cons too.
interesting. I did not know that. I actually want to see where, hold on. I do want to actually figure out where another certain convention is, though. I want to figure out where, if Baby Fur Con is gonna, like, when that one's gonna arrive next. Because, that one...
A con in Law and a con in NYC.
Oh, that's right. They're doing the camp one this year. Oh, it's in my state. What the hell? Oh. Huh. Oh no, it's in California. Never mind. Ah, okay. They're doing a camping trip this time. I don't want to do camping trip with that. No, thank you. Yeah. Weird. How are they gonna do this in a forest, though? Oh, never mind. What the hell? Hotel space?
Huh.
Well, no, I'm talking about a different convention. One that's a little bit more of a different type of personal thing. But yeah. Huh.
Yick.
Yeah. Oh, they upped it to 21 plus this year too. Interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. They upped it to 21 plus this year. I wonder exactly. I don't really want to go to this convention though if it's out in the middle of the forest. Oh, and it's only one day. Weird. They used to have it for a whole weekend, but I guess this weekend, I guess they just can't this time. Oh, wow, they have like a whole freaking... Wow, geez. Okay, they actually made it kind of weird to get in and out of here. Oh my god. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Oh, bro, what? Oh, dude, they made it fucking $250 now? Oh, this is with all the benefits, though. No, wait. No, it's not. Jesus Christ, why'd they make it so expensive this year? It was like 60 bucks before. Now it's 200?
I'm so annoyed cause all of the good cons in my state are 5 hours away in a big city. Like my favorite music artist's concert, a furry con, and so much more cool shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's why you save up for one of them. You know. But... Oh. Okay. So, Jesus Christ, you gotta pay the $160 for a hotel, plus the $250 for attending. That's a little much. Part of me thinks they want a little extra. Part of me thinks that they kind of see the cash in doing a convention like this, which is crazy to me. But that's, I guess, the point. Yikes.
My family lives in that part of my state and we just recently moved, so we've been visiting a ton, so my mom doesn't really want to go back and forth, which is fair.
Family lives in that part of the state. We just recently moved, so we've been visiting a ton, so my mom doesn't really want to go back. That's fair. That's 1000% fair. Also, if you're not an adult yet, I mean, probably not much yet you can do at the convention anyway. Most likely. San Jose. Yeah, I mean... Oh my god. Holy crap. This convention's sold out and it's not until... Let's see. Hold on. This convention's sold out and it's not until... Oh, never mind. It already happened. Never mind. It's happening this week. Never mind. I was about to say, I'm like, damn, this convention's sold out fast. But no, it's happening this week. That's why. That makes sense. Weird. Yeah. I definitely, like, want to go to one of these conventions one year, but I want to go with a friend, though. I don't want to go on my own. This feels weird on my own. So I don't think I really need to go these types of things. I don't know, dude. Conventions are weird, right? Like, you go to one and you're like... the last time I went to a Comic-Con, I just ended up not doing much there. I didn't have many plans and it just kind of was boring. I don't know. I went there and it was just really fucking boring. I just didn't have anything.
I don't have good furry friends where I live.
I mean, there are Telegram chats that you could look up and maybe find one that's a bit local to you. And, you know, you'll be able to get some furry friends. You know, just a suggestion. There's one for my state, so I would assume that there's one for yours too. But I also live in a pretty populated area, so I don't know. I live in the second largest state now, so second largest, most populated state now, so I can't really necessarily say that yours has the same. But Telegram might be a good place to start. Like I said, search on the web too. Like, search the internet and look for websites that might have like a Telegram group and start there. You know.
It's been turned into a luxury. What makes it worse is that we all know the corporations aren't starving. They're doing perfectly fine for themselves. They're not barely keeping the lights on. They're posting record profits. They jacked up prices far beyond their own costs, simply because they could. Economists even came up with a name for it, greedflation. And fast food is one of the clearest examples of that. And as everyone knows, it's not like you're getting more for your money either. If anything, it seems like the portion sizes are decreasing. You're getting less. The other term is shrinkflation. Smaller cups, thinner burgers, fewer fries, only 9 nuggets in the 10 nuggets box. You're not crazy for seeing this. They really are giving you less while charging more. And of course, you'll hear the same old convenient excuses. Supply chain issues, energy costs, higher wages for workers even. And of course, some of that is true. Obviously, food production is energy heavy. Costs are generally up, and some workers are getting slightly better pay. But even still, the math doesn't quite add up. Prices went up way more than costs did, and meanwhile, profits soared. Even other very similar industries like casual dining.
I don't live in a much populated area. I wouldn't call it a small town, but I used to live in a big city, so there's probably nothing. I mean, I did check some fur meats, but they're all from like 10 years ago.
I don't live in a much populated area. I went a small town, but I used to live in a big city, so there's probably nothing. I mean, I did check some fur meats. They're all from 10 years. Well, no, I'm not saying don't check Furmates. Check the state, check the state websites. Check the websites that are, furry websites that are based in your state, right? Like how I have, an Arizona-based furry one. Look for that one, and they have a Telegram group. And then go into that Telegram chat and see if see if there's anybody by you, see if they have any meetups or anything. Because they are the ones that they have updates in their own groups. Not necessarily the, hey, they'll have it just posted around somewhere because that's susceptible to trolls, so.
Raise prices too, but not nearly to the extent that fast food did, which means it's not entirely an all-across-the-board food industry thing. In many places, it's literally cheaper to sit down at a restaurant than to go through the drive-thru.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Now I hope you guys all got to this part of the video, because I already know there's some asshole in the comments saying, well, just buy groceries, bro, problem solved. But first of all, that's not the point of this video, and it doesn't discredit anything I'm saying. And second of all, the reality is that groceries aren't cheap either. Prices for food at home are up about 25% since
Oh yeah. Also, when you try to buy, a microwave meal, it's the same fucking price as fast food now. It's insanity. I don't think a microwave meal should be the same price, but,
2020. And even the basics like eggs, milk, and bread have jumped in ways that our parents have never dealt with. I've shown this a few times in some of my earlier videos. Some brands of eggs were literally $17 at my local grocery store.
Jesus Christ.
And of course, cooking yourself can be—
Yeah, no, so the last time I looked at a microwave meal, it was about, I think it was about $8, 6, so here's the thing is, if you got the microwave meal, so here, let me break it down for you. So, I got a thing of wings, right? A thing for single person served, single person served wings, right? It was $5 for the wings. It was $2 for the chips, and then it was $1.50 for the water bottle, right? Or no, $1.50 to $2, $1.50 for a water bottle, or even $1.50 for soda, right? $2 if I wanted the branded one, right? Now granted, the portion sizes are way fucking bigger. They are way, way, way bigger than the fast food restaurants, right? But either way, the price is the exact same. Right? You buy a thing of single serve wings for $5. Like I said, I mean, I could buy the big stuff, right? But that's not the fucking point, right? It's okay, cool. I could buy this giant bag of wings for $10, but then I'm okay, then I'm gonna have to eat these for a few days, right? And which is fine, right? I mean, it's not like it's the worst thing. I could eat the same thing over and over and over again, but that's not the point, right? I have to get a big ass bag of wings for a higher price tag, and sure, that's cheaper after that, but that's not the point, right? You want a single serve meal that just you can eat real quick and do the task that you have to do so you can get through your day, right? Like I said, that's convenience more than anything, and it's not and like I said, it's not like you really have to, but again, that's kind of the circumstance he's bringing up here, right? It costs the same amount as fast food. Now, does it fill you up more? Most likely, yes, but again, that's not the point, I'm pretty sure a can of chips that costs $2, and again, this is just for the can of chips, right? This is if I get a single can of chips, right? The big old can of, the regular can of chips, right? There's a lot of chips in it, don't get me wrong, but it's just a single stack Pringles cans of chips, right? If I want to get the bags of chips, it's $5, right? It's $5, and then if you want to get the really cheapish ones, which again, a lot of the brands protect their branding, so you can't just get the knockoff versions, it's like 350, right? You know, but those are the big bags again, right? If I want to get the single serve bags, it's still $2. For some odd reason, it still is near $2, despite the size being way tinier, right? You know, and then you get a water bottle for $1, or you can get a soda for like $1.50 to $2, right? You know, and it's like it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I'm getting something quick, but I'm going through the effort of putting it in the oven myself. So it's like I'm going through the effort of putting in the oven myself, and then like going to the grocery store to buy these things, right? And walking through the aisles to try to find the freaking thing. Plus,
I went to grocery outlet today and chips were so cheap.
yeah, and not to mention the simple fact that like, what do you call it? Not to mention the simple fact that like there's also just mainly self-checkout, right? So it's like I'm not even paying the people that like, I'm not even buying and paying the people that like that stock, like I'm not paying the people that fucking check me out or whatnot, right? That check me out to like, you know, ring up my groceries, right? Nope, I'm just straight up like paying the corporation, right? And you could argue it's like, oh well, they also are paying the warehouse employees to like, they're also paying the, not warehouse employees, they're paying the employees that you know, are stocking the shelves and shit. And I'm like, yeah, but they, again, why were prices so cheap back then if there were people stocking shelves and there was people ringing my parents up for food? Weird, huh? It's almost like it's just fucking corporate greed, you know? It's super odd how that shit works, huh? I actually looked at my door. God damn it. How dare you? Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that, like, you know, it's like greed is just greed. That is the problem. And we know that that's the problem, right? There are advantages I could give, like, there are certain things
LMAO.
I could give corporations, but, like, people need to recognize that corporations just, like, are not your friend. They're trying to sink as much money out of you. Like, to this day, there are still people that are still pro-corporation. I don't know fucking how. I don't know why. The only people that but here's the best thing about that, though. The only people that I know that are pro-corporation are people that are IT professionals or are YouTubers. That's it. I don't know anyone else that is pro-corporation. Anybody else that does not work in the IT industry or is not like, or is, what do you call it? Or is not like a, what do you call it? Or is not like just like a YouTuber or some shit. Or, like I said, also those people that have like stocks and a bunch of shit that, you know, mommy and daddy let them take over their, you know, they took over mommy and daddy's business when they died, right? You know, like, the only people that are pro-corporation are those people. That is it, right? You know, like, I dare you to find me a fucking construction worker that's pro-corporation. I dare you to find me a fucking, like, a fucking, I don't know, like, what else is useful? Like, to find me, like, see, trains are, like, people are, like, anti-corporation because the federal pays them. See, I'm even having trouble trying to find, like, a job that would be, like, that would be even just, I don't know, man. I'm even trying to find, like, trouble finding just a job in general. I don't know, man. Like, I mean, I don't know. Even people that work in insurance tell me that those people, like, actually like working for insurance, you know. If they're not evil, of course. There are evil people that work in insurance, but, you know, like, casual people, I guess. You know, call centers, customer service people. I mean, again, there's just so many instances of, like, corporate greed, right? You know, it's like people are, like, corporations are evil. Inherently, they're evil. Like, you don't make billions of dollars and not be evil, right? You know, it's the difference between, like, even in entertainment, There's a huge difference between what I call it. There's a huge difference between me and Disney, obviously, right? Like, that's the difference, right? I actually give a shit about art. I actually give a shit about entertainment. I give a shit about what people like. I actually care about what I make, right? Like, I care about the integrity of art, even if I have to die for it. I don't care if I do, right? That's the difference. It's like, you know, it's the same thing with corporations versus local businesses. A local restaurant owner cares more about their restaurant than they do about expanding and making a shitload of money to, like, you know, to screw people over later and end up killing people, right? They just want to make a they want a restaurant that is successful. That is it, right? If they want many locations? Probably, sure, yeah. But I don't think they would want to give up, like, you know, making food for a living, right? I don't think they would want to give up being a restaurant owner for a living, right? Unless they are doing it for money. If they are, good for them, right? But if they aren't, not a lot of people are, right? You know, people that even worked in local restaurants, people that I've worked with in a local restaurant, because I've worked for a local restaurant before, they were there because they liked culinary. They wanted to work in a kitchen because they liked cooking. That is the reason why they were there. Like, I was definitely a fish out of water there, for sure, right? You know, that is the difference between a local place and a corporation. Local people, like, again, not everybody wants to be there, but the people that own the buildings and have stake in the building usually want to work there. That's the difference. You know, is it the best circumstance? Probably not. But again, it's just, like, it's nice just having your own business, right? You know, it's nice just being your own boss, and on top of it, you get to do what you want to do, right? It's not a bad thing to be a person that wants to be different, right? You know, like I said, I mean, it's the reason, like, the reason why I do things like content creation is because I like entertaining people. I'm not doing this to get rich, right? You know, do I wish I could be stable at this? For fucking sure. But if I never make it, whatever, right? I don't care, right? This is the reason why I criticize people that are fucking YouTubers, right? Because anybody that goes into this for the sake of wanting money, first off, you're playing a fucking slot machine, so it's pure luck if you even get this or not, right? Unless you're rich, because unfortunately the rich actually get fucking everything. But, you know, it's like, you know, if you're going to do this to become a successful YouTuber and get paid a lot, you're in the wrong industry. I'll tell you that. You're in the wrong place. You're not going to be one of the YouTubers that have millions of subscribers and have huge pay and have, like, you know, ended up living in these fucking mansions that the fucking 1% of YouTubers get. Which, you know, newsflash, yeah, there's a 1% even in the YouTuber space, and we don't like them. That's the difference, you know? Like, I've been there, done that. I'm not gonna, like, I'm done working for assholes like that. You know, I just want to make shit because it's fun. Like, I don't know. Do I want to make this into a full-time thing? Yes, for sure. But I want to make it into a full-time thing for a different reason. I want to do it because I want to make more art. That's my goal. I want to make money to make more art. I want to be able to do this as a full-time thing to make more art. That's the thing is, I want to entertain people for a living. That is completely what I want to do because that's a dream, right? Is it a dream that I will ever achieve? I don't know. We'll see, right? But that's the thing is, that's what I want to do. That's how I want to do it. I've been doing this for the past 17 years. I'm not giving up now because I don't need to. I don't want to. ain't gonna give up because of the simple fact that I am because of the simple fact that I am just a, what do you call it? I am just a person that is there for the entertainment. I don't care if it's one person or 50. I just want to have fun. That's the difference, you know. I just want to make art, you know. And even beforehand, it wasn't even just about making art. It was about making, like, it didn't even start with art, right? It started with making, like, when I first started, like, you know, when I first started back in 2008, it was about like being a part of a YouTube channel, and then I became a part of a YouTube channel. Then it was about video editing, and then I did video editing. Then it was about entertaining. Then it was about like entertaining folks, even in a visual way, like making people laugh. And then I did that, right? Then it was about like, you know, adapting my craft and polishing my own jokes and trying to make my own jokes. And I did that with Vine. And then it was making, you know, and then it was just, you know, that it was just fucking with people because I was still a troll, right? You know, I trolled with people on TikTok when TikTok was a common thing, and that was fun, you know? Like, I mean, like I said, it was people that were prophetizing off of children. It was just I've always had a goal when doing things like this, and that's the difference, right? Just have a real goal other than making money. Because if your goal is to make money, you are going to be severely unhappy doing this. As well, like, a lot of people that do this, that I guarantee if I meet any of these people that are full-time content creators that do this shit and then only do it for the money, they seem like, even not even knowing these YouTubers, right? I even have there's other examples that I've seen of these guys that have had their channel blow up, do really well, do it for the sake of money, and
I wanted to be a YouTuber because it seemed fun, and I'm gaining subscribers, and I'm grateful, but I really don't care how M7CH subscribers I have.
Exactly.
My goal in being a YouTuber is to make people happy and have fun.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's the thing is, dude, if that's not your goal, there's a problem. You shouldn't be doing this, right? If that's not your goal, that's your problem, right? You know, because I will tell you what will happen if you end up doing this as, like, other than doing it for the sake of fun. Like, what will happen, and this has happened many times, and I know you've heard this from other YouTubers, eventually those people will they'll be, like, really popular, right? And then they'll gain all these subscribers, then they'll get really big, right? And then what will happen is they'll have like these ideas that will start, right? And then they'll do a lot of their ideas, then they'll do a lot of things that do well, right? But then eventually they will get depressed because of the simple fact that they'll get depressed because of the simple fact that, like, their whole life is based off of numbers, right? Now, some of them, like I said, do actually, like, need those numbers to survive and need those numbers to basically, like, make income. I get that shit, right? That's the reason why, right? But there are some that cannot stop and will continue to try to grow and grow and grow and never be satisfied with what they have, you know? They will never be satisfied with the work that they have. They will never, like, and then on top of it, they will run out of ideas to do things because they've never had to think creatively in their lifetime. Despite them having to, despite them having to do that once before and having their channel blow up because they've done something creative once before, they lose it while they are popular, because they never had to be that in the first place and they lost their way. That is the cycle of some YouTubers. And it is sad to see that shit happen. I have failed more times than any other YouTuber combined. And every time I even watch a lot of YouTubers that, like, I enjoy their content, I have heard so many of them say the thing that, like, even ones that I worked with say the thing of being like, yeah, this is just not fun anymore. It's because you stopped making it fun. That's why. You know, you decided to stop making it fun and make it all about numbers, you know, And all of a sudden, you kept biggering and biggering and biggering until you got yourself stuck in this position. And there is a certain point where you do end up having the small warning that is like, hey, do you want to get bigger, or do you want to stay the same and remain that one little like niche YouTuber that people find here and there, and you just enjoy your life? And like I said, usually people tend to choose the first option. People choose to get bigger, have bigger teams, have the content be larger, and have to worry about figuring out about what content they're going to do that is the most interesting to like keep people going, right? And while some actually do it well and enjoy it, there are others that do that shit and like end up losing their mind. You know, you go too far and you end up just losing yourself, right? There are good aspects where it does turn into something different, right? Like SMG4, right? SMG4 started with like really stupid, like, you know, like green screen where they took like, you know, they took models of Mario and then you know, footage of them and then copy and pasted them into like random scenarios, right? And that would be like their video format for a while. But then their production got bigger and better and stronger and more creative, and they ended up doing more and more things, right? This got so far to the level where they have now a studio called Glitch Studios. They now make original like TV shows. That's pretty good. Like I said, that's really, really good. There is a aspect where that does turn out well, but there are others that don't know what to go with it. Because you need to... The only people that succeed with that kind of thing and continue succeeding, even with that kind of thing, are either A, people that just kind of, you know, give themselves in until they retire, or B, people that are extremely creative and have been creative since the beginning, like someone like Tom Ska. You know, it's like there is a certain point where you can just chill out there is a point where you can just chill out, right? You know, there is a point where you can just hang out and just like I don't know how to explain it, right? There is a point where you can stop. But people choose not to, you know. That's the issue, right? You know, you want people to be able to what do I call it? Yeah, you want people to be able to just like chill themselves out, like that's how you do it, right? I don't know, man. Yeah. You know. I don't know, man. You want to be able to be like a successful creator, you know, like I said, just have fucking fun. You know, you'll run out of ideas on occasion and burn yourself out, because that's just what happens. You'll get a depressive episode, because that happens with every YouTuber. Even if you're someone that really, really enjoys the job, you'll get that little aspect of problems, right? But if you're a creative person, you're always going to be around. You know, like, even if it's not your own stuff at one point, right? Because that does happen. Eventually, people like artists eventually stop having their channel be super popular, and eventually they will just be a part of other big projects, which is okay, you know? That's not a bad thing. I think that is completely okay. The one thing I can say that I can at least do compared to political content creators, is I will always forever be here. Even if my shit is terrible, I will forever be here, right? I do unfortunately say political content. I do bring up political content. The difference is I'm still an artist in the end. Someone like Freedom Tunes, like their studio, is probably still going to exist as well, right? The difference is we do shit for the sake of fun. I still don't take myself that seriously, even when it comes to politics, right? I still made a video that was based off of making fun of political content creators because they're content creators in the end. You know, I might even make something based off of Charlie Kirk because it is absolutely insanity how much people did not recognize how ridiculous, like how easily, like how much the pieces were put in place, right? You know, it's like a lot of people do the serious side of politics. I want to stop doing that shit. I want to do the silly side of it, right? The side that is ridiculous. Like South Park does. South Park makes fun of the silliness of that shit, right? I will be okay with that. You know, I like making fun of the silliness of events. You know, there's events that happen in the real world, and I'd rather make fun of the silliness of how that shit existed than, like, sit here like a fucking idiot screaming my head off for no reason other than to just, like, make money. And by the way, those people are also not real. They're fake. That's the craziest thing about it that people don't understand. They aren't real. They fake their reactions all the time and say the most out-of-pocket shit all the time. And I know this shit because people used to fake this shit all the time. The difference is there are just now people that are stupid enough to, like, there are people that are now stupid enough to believe this shit because people have done nothing but consume the internet and not actually, like, fucking take a goddamn step outside for a second and recognize what the real world actually is. So you want to know the difference between me and these other people? I fucking touch grass. I don't know, man. Yes, I know the neck is, like, not in the frame, but I just need to... There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you passed out, Mossy. If you haven't, you might want to say something about it in a couple minutes. I might just end stream, though, because, you know, I may have just been talking to myself this whole time, which is A-okay. You know.
I'm barely awake.
I gotcha. Okay, then. Then I will end stream. I will let you snooze. Good night.